tryna get down like a limbo. I'ma roll one and crescendo. I ain't got time to pretend, no. Do not disturb me on my line. I'm tryna take time for my mental. Please don't F up my momentum. This is my vibe if you didn't know. Oh, I'm taking it easy. Like Sunday morning, chillin', I'm free. I don't need drama, this is my me day. And I got no more F's to give, 'cause I got so much life to live. Oh, just like la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 da da. Cool like the North Coast breeze. Find me chillin' with my feet up, yeah. It's me with your bad mind, please. I don't got time, no. Killing my vibe is a no-no. If that's what you want and it's best you gone, you could kick rocks like a dojo, yeah. I'm tryna get down like a limbo. I'ma roll one and crescendo. I ain't got time to pretend, no. Do not disturb me on my line. I'm tryna take time for my mental. Please don't F up my momentum. This is my vibe if you didn't know. Oh, I'm taking it easy. Like Sunday morning, chillin', I'm free. I don't need drama, this is my me day. And I got no more F's to give, 'cause I got so much life to live. Oh, just like la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 da da. La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 da da.
No, them girl and them always try to lie to themselves. But it just always come back down to real. You know. Man, them. Yeah. You know.
Then she realize, looking at me eyes, put a kiss upon her thighs. Then she realize, the man a fish in the skies. Looking at the skies, man a star, she realize. Yeah, then she realize, she wanna be up in my ride. Then she realize, yeah, then she realize. Then she realize, yeah. LJ, she step for me, beat her crep for me. Realize she slept for me, no, she have to check for me. Yeah, man, them know, say them can't cross me. Them get wet up like a pool party. Yeah.
Only pa girl want me, to me flyer than a Air Force.
Then she realize, yeah, looking at me eyes, I put a kiss upon her thighs. Then she realize, the man a fishing at the skies. Looking at the skies, man a star, she realize. Yeah, then she realize, she wanna be up in my ride. Then she realize, yeah, then she realize. Then she realize, yeah. Link me bout ya for 3:30. Now she have to know about me. Silence in a quarantine. Now she have to come choose me. Every day she want see me, want to climb up on the mango tree. Yeah. Little girl, you know, say everywhere me go, we make a movie like Tarantino. 6:30, she a night nurse me. And baby, I don't see no lies. When I'm thirsty, she's sweeter than Hershey. Don't you worry about no compromise.
I'm in a head more than a hairdresser. Gangsta me a undresser. She was someone in some big one bless her. No other man can get her.
Then she realize, looking at me eyes, put a kiss upon her thighs. Then she realize, the man a fish in the skies. Looking at the skies, man a star, she realize. Yeah, then she realize, she wanna be up in my ride. Then she realize, yeah, then she realize. Then she realize, yeah.
Come on and hold on to the waist. I wine to the ground, wine to the ground. Rock out, wine to the ground. Can nobody move that way? Push back when the music play. I wine to the ground, wine to the ground. Rock out, wine to the ground. Come follow me, wine on the body. Go down, go down. She said, come follow me, wine on the body. Go down. Nobody come, no waste no time. See what you like, work it from behind. Grab on a waist for me, slow wine for me. Now waste any second on a groove for me. Get busy when a body walk by. So fine, make it say, oh my. Eyes up on it, better work for it, chase it. Go, gal, take it to the shoddy waist. See, I know you long time. Rich body fella, get your money wine. Man, I say, oh yeah. Down we go down, long day. See nobody like a zip go fly. Touchy like so you make it say, oh my. Say, man, I say, oh yeah. Down we go down, long day. Come follow me, wine on the body. Go down. She say, come follow me, wine on the body. Go down. One time, let me tell you that I ain't come for love. Push that one side, cause I wanna have fun. Let that beat make that body move up on mine. Dip and bubble and drop one time. Dip and bubble and drop one time. Dip and bubble and drop one time. Dip, bubble, drop one time. Dip and bubble and drop one time. Hey, come follow me, wine on the body. Go down. She said, come follow me, wine on the body. Go down. She make it rewind, stop and press play. Come on and hold on to the waist. I wine to the ground, wine to the ground. Rock out, wine to the ground. And nobody move that way. Push back when the music play. I wine to the ground, wine to the ground. Rock out, wine to the ground. Dip and bubble and drop one time. Dip and bubble and drop one time. Dip, bubble, drop one time. Make that body move up on mine.
Got you singing like sweet one. Got you singing like sweet one. That other man was practice. That's why it's not lasting. I'll give you my last things. Half the man I'm just acting. Designer from Saks Fifth. Anything you want, you can have this. I'll give you no tactics. Girl, you know you're the baddest. Got me singing like sweet one. Man bow to allegiance. Yeah, everything fit done. Talk about man, you don't need one. How I know you're a sweet one. Fendi purses from Neiman. Random trips go to Sweden. Time they notice we'll be gone. When she come in, she still a party. That girl remind me of Somali. Trust me, I don't see no one bother. She busy body like Joanna. She yellow skin tone like a Julie. Popping call inside like a guava. Trust me, she don't deal with informer. I have no dust all your corner. Like she done this for days. Man, them around say she stuck in her face. Now fear's gone, still in her ways. You should see the way that she rockin' the waist. When I come to my place, come to the yard. Could be here, but girl, I do go abroad. Man, try take and I just laugh. Had to separate myself, just move a car. When the man was practice, that's why it's not lasting. I'll give you my last things. Half the man, I'm just acting. Designer from Saks Fifth. Anything you want, you can have this. I'll give you no tactics. Girl, you know you're you're the baddest. Got me singing like sweet one. Man bow to allegiance. Yeah, everything fit done. Talk about man.
Since they were on sale, Laura bought these umbrella shoes without thinking. Literally, without thinking. Hungry for deals? You'd better come and satisfy it at KFC before doing something crazy. 7 pieces of delicious chicken with a bucket of fries. The KFC Wow Bucket for $119.95.
New Absolute Watermelon, always in season. 100% natural watermelon flavor, 0% added sugar. Not for persons under the age of 18. Enjoy responsibly.
World! Yes, let's explore it! Wow, it's made with real salmon! Look what I found. Party mixed cat snacks. There's the delicious taste of the tuna we love! Definitely coming back tomorrow. Friskies, always more to explore.
Never had them like this. KFC nuggets. Back on the menu with a twist. New spicy nuggets, the dark and the dark. KFC nuggets are the best around. Spicy nuggets, the best. With no dips, no one be contest. I swear it's 100% chicken breast. And everybody else be whole second best. Back on the menu with a twist. Never had them like this. Spicy nuggets are the tastiest.
KFC chicken nuggets are back on the menu. Now you can choose between the new hot and spicy flavor or original, or mix them up starting at $24.95 only at KFC.
Na 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 ile. I never chase no paper, and me not have no time. No, I don't need no savior. Need someone who gon' ride for love, ride for life. You're safe for me, baby. Stay behind. Don't take it slow. Coming real close. Collide, collide. Don't make it hurt. Coming real close. Collide. That's all I wanna do. Body shaking, boom, boom. Pulse racing, boom, boom. Bomba drop like boom, boom. Bust it down and spin it around and put on your tail like boom, boom. Pulse racing, boom, boom. Bomba drop like boom, boom. Bust it down and spin it around and put on your tail like. I found you, now I'm your keeper. This is what we deserve. We're single now, you're my feature. We don't need no words for love. Would you ride for life? You're safe for me, baby. Stay behind. Don't take it slow. Coming real close. Collide, collide. Don't make it hurt. Coming real close. Collide. That's all I wanna do. Body shaking, boom, boom. Pulse racing, boom, boom. Bomba drop like boom, boom. Bust it down and spin it around and put on your tail like boom, boom. Pulse racing, boom, boom. Bomba drop like boom, boom. Bust it down and spin it around and put on your tail like. Oh, give me that nice body of mine. Oh, give me that wine. 'Cause you know me like that. No matter what you're thinking, no matter what they say about you come through, no matter what you're drinking, you could ask me why, it's 'cause I want to. I just wanna, if I want to, if I want to, if I want to. I just wanna, if I want to, if I want to, if I want to. Tonight I wanna make it. Feel like we up in Vegas. I don't want to, I ain't going home. Got my girls, I ain't falling up alone. 'Cause I work too hard, I buy my shit. Don't waste my time, get off my dick. I don't explain much, that's why I don't think, and it won't change a thing. No matter what you're thinking, no matter what they say about you come through, no matter what you're drinking. You could ask me why, it's cause I want to. I just wanna, if I want to, if I want to, if I want to. I just wanna, if I want to, if I want to, if I want to. I just wanna, if I want to, if I want to, if I want to. I just wanna, if I want to, if I want to, if I want to. Tonight I wanna make it. Tonight I'm getting faded. I don't care who sees and I don't need no reason, no. Cause I work too hard, I buy my shit. Don't waste my time, get off my dick. I don't explain much, that's why I don't complain much. So what, I'm getting drunk if I want to, and I only give a fuck when I want to. When I want to, you can tell me how you feel, tell me what you think, and it won't change a thing. No matter what you're thinking, no matter what they say about you come through, no matter what you're drinking. You could ask me why, it's cause I want to. I just wanna, if I want to, if I want to, if I want to. I just wanna, if I want to, if I want to, if I want to. I just wanna, if I want to, if I want to, if I want to. I just wanna, if I want to, if I want to, if I want to. I just wanna drink if I want to, have a little fun if I want to. Yeah, 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 if I want to. If I want to.
Good evening, everyone.
Hello.
It's your Island Girls. I'm Crystal Kane.
I'm Smar Lalu.
I'm Ruby Paris.
And I'm Talia Alexander.
with the hard-hitting topics.
That's right.
Of course, guys. As always, you know how it is with us. We are so happy to come here week after week to spend some time with y'all, all right? Another Wednesday, another week, as we say, another Island Girl Talk, all right? We're getting right into it, sticking, because we have a very lovely show for you. Our guest is already here waiting patiently, so all right? But of course, we want to catch up. How are you guys?
We're good.
How was the weekend and week?
It was good.
Refer to your notes.
I
every
came
episode
prepared
Sam
because
will be
I
like,
always forget.
I don't know what I did.
Exactly.
This time she was like, I'm journaling.
I wrote it down, guys. It's okay because I didn't want to forget. So this weekend, well, from Friday, we laid to rest the late and great Uncle Dr. Emmanuel Hussein. He's such a national unsung icon, hero, and treasure, and his legacy lives on for sure. Like 100%. I can't even begin to get into all the things that he has done for this country. I was sad our plans that fell through for our little river line.
Oh, yes.
That really.
Big liver, big liver lime. That's right. Big river lime was planned for this past weekend, and of course, it didn't happen.
Yeah.
Things had to ting.
Yeah, things was tinging.
Things was tinging. My foot was tinging too.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, Ruby, you injured yourself.
But it turned out okay because I ended up having to sort my car out and all of that. So it's still like the weekend wasn't wasted, even though it's like meh, but stuff I still fill in with necessary things now,
Yes.
Work per usual as the week started. Worked through. We had a great first meeting for a new project that I'm on, and we had a great first reading on a script on a new short that I'm working on. So that was good. I think a good week start.
Good job.
Yeah.
Good job, Sam. You got an A+ for remembering.
Anyone else?
Rubes, you?
This week it took a lot out of me, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm tired. Like this week, how is it Wednesday already? But it also feels like Wednesday took so long to me.
Right?
I did get these stitches out of my leg, which is great.
Good.
It's great. On antibiotics now, just to ensure that nothing in there that are supposed to be.
Right.
Get the hints.
Yes.
But it's been really lovely just kind of observing the way your body naturally heals, right?
Yeah.
Like wow, my body's alive. Like I'm alive, but my cells are actually like actively fighting every day to knit back to each other. I just thought it was really, really fascinating.
It is.
But it's been a great week. It's been a very busy week. An emotionally demanding week, and as a result of that, I do feel emotionally drained today, but I'm always happy to be here, of course. And you guys kind of charge me up all the time. But yeah, it's been a beautiful journey, appreciating the lows just as much as I appreciate the highs. So yeah, we move. It is what it is. We keep pushing. And I'm grateful for life. So yeah.
Here. So chase the us. That list read through my head.
Yeah, right?
Charles?
Well, obviously, we did have the evangelism tour in Port of Spain.
Oh, yes. I saw that.
Right. So that was like a whole vibe, boy, because it didn't start off like the one in South. South, as soon as we started, everybody was just pulling in. It was a bit slow before, but then a whole shift took place. We didn't have to like source anybody. Like people were just coming. There's a guy from Jamaica came in, a guy from another ministry came in as well. He really shocked me. He was like this older guy there, and he just cooling or chilling, and next thing you know, my wife take the mic, and he had the most vibes, and you feeling the presence of God there, and it was really something just out of this world too as well, because we see a lot of people that were hurt. We see people yearning for that positive vibe as well, and just sharing God's love, at one point too as well, they gave me the mic there a little bit. The song was a little low, but it was vibes. And I don't know, I won't trade this video. I think it just whet my appetite to keep going out there. And I think the next ship is either between South and San Diego. I am looking forward to that. Another thing too as well, I think this weekend coming as well, I have a friend named she goes by Kimmy Tours. She does tours for ATVs and stuff like that.
Oh, cool.
So we're looking forward to that as well, because she's having it I think it's this weekend, the 24th and 25th, right? So it's we just connecting. Just connecting.
That's awesome.
Well, we don't know. Where they going on the store? I want to know. I don't know all about this store.
Nowhere in nature.
And then also with the whole God Vibes Only as well, just people seeing us have it on as well. I know my friend is doing pretty good too, because people have been calling in for business to go and purchase these clothes and all of that, and build up God. So it was nice. I got to God be the glory. That's just how my life is gonna be. So exciting weekend.
Good.
Yeah.
All right.
Chris?
I actually can't remember what I did this weekend, but
I didn't stress
calendar
out.
doesn't lie. Of course, Sam just hit you nice and easy with the very subtle, but it's hit you hard, boy. Watch it.
But like what
did I do? Okay, so yes, the usual shows and gigs and that kind of thing.
Right.
But as Monday hit, boy, pace down the road, boy. I didn't rest. I had pace, y'all, pace.
Wow.
But I can't say what the pace is for just yet. But we get in there. We rallying.
Rallying. Yes.
Right. But always productive. Always chugging along. Right. I can't really give all any great news right now, or like you're under stress. So it goes sometimes, y'all.
Pressure
is getting
for all of us today has been like one of those moments as well. But I have a good feeling it's gonna start again to upbeat there, because the most we could do right now is just laugh at ourselves and take ourselves seriously and enjoy the people. We'll try.
Count it as joy. I heard that song twice this week.
For the good times, so you're good.
Yes, man.
Well, all right. We all caught up. We want to hear from you guys. Of course, Landell does not waste any time. I'll read it, right, Rubes? He says, good evening to the young women of Island Girl Talk, and hope all is well with each of you, and condolences to the family of the man and the 5-year-old who lost their life at the mini mart. It's not easy. No, it's, my God.
Broke my heart.
That's news.
That's news.
When that happened? This morning or something.
Oh, my, because I didn't see nothing like
or
that.
Late last night. I can't remember when it was, but it was very sad. Yeah. Very, very sad.
Listen, we try to stay so positive with the trending news in this country, but guys, it is overwhelming.
Crime is real. Yeah, it's real.
All right.
Yeah, so condolences to them.
Condolences.
Their family, their friends, close ones, loved ones.
Absolutely, yes. Condolences. So we're gonna get into it.
Yeah.
We have a hot topic today.
Yes.
What kind of topic it is? It's a hot hitting topic.
Sure.
I feel like this one definitely is a hard hit.
No,
yes.
it is.
Like,
this was a very, when I say timely.
Yeah.
Really?
We hitting it
Yeah.
every week. Timely.
Yeah.
It's real.
So what are we talking about today? Well, we'll tell y'all. Because we know a lot of us are involved in relationships. And by us, I mean y'all. Right? And you guys out there.
Yeah.
But from time to time, you might find a little pull and tug in your relationship. And kind of, it might be for just about anything. But sometimes if one partner experiences, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? Success.
Right.
Is it a windfall?
Yeah, it could be a windfall as well.
And, you know, things starts to look up for them exceedingly. Yes, the other partner will be happy for them, of course, but sometimes, just sometimes, they might find themselves maybe being a little resentful, a little envious.
Or jealous.
Yes. Yeah. And so that's what we're going to talk about today. Is your partner envious of your success?
Damn. Wow.
Damn. Right? And yeah. I mean, I feel like one of the reasons is that it starts, like most people, let's address this first. You know, social media is a kind of thing that causes people to look at other people's carefully curated online life.
Yes.
Right? And it looks so perfect and it looks so glamorous, and like this person is just on a high all the time, and everyone else looks to be like, must be nice. You know what I mean? Not really knowing what's the real scene, because most people just post the good stuff on social media. Everybody, like, why would you post the bad? I don't, you know what I mean?
No, some do.
I get it.
I must be looking rough sometimes in my IG stories.
Well, some people also take it as a trend to share mental, you know, things.
Yes. But I'm talking about like their personal failures and stuff people don't post.
Yeah, no.
But they post the great stuff, right? And so generally in life, other people might find themselves like, must be nice, a little jealous or whatever, whether they admit it to themselves or not. But then it could be a whole different monster if that person is your partner. Your man, your woman, your spouse, your wife, your husband, whatever the case may be, right? So you have actually experienced something very amazing, great, like we said, a windfall, that kind of thing. And you should be getting a certain amount of excitement from your partner, you know, and support, and oh my God.
Support and hype, you know. Yeah, a little celebration.
But
and
something missing, boy. Something missing, and you can't put your finger on it.
To be honest, you know, jealousy does come, you know, because it's not something that you want to have. It sometimes happens because of the humanity. But you see, when it reach a place where you can't control that, or we can't discuss it, or something to get out from that state, I think that's where it gets really toxic.
I think this is
the
a great
insecurity that it stems from, where you know that iniquity and feeling like, okay, well, if this person is doing this, then maybe I'll never do this in my life, or
it gives one pause to consider their own achievements or lack thereof.
Exactly. And you're seeing your partner do all these things, and then in themselves they might feel like, oh, well, I'm less than, and now this person is going to want somebody else, you know, or start to see me differently.
So Talia Charles mentioned jealousy earlier, and I think this is a good moment just to differentiate what jealousy and envy is, right? So jealousy is what you would experience when you already have something. It's usually more prevalent in a relationship. You already have the person and you're scared of losing them. So that achievement that you just got, or that successful period that you're going through, they might start to go through that mindset, like you just said, Sam, about maybe I might lose them. They might want to level up, you know, and how am I going to hold on to them when they seem to now be exceeding me? You know what I mean? So that's where the jealousy might come in, because they, you know, don't want to lose your partner. But then the envy might come into where envy also is when you crave something that is not yours, but that belongs to someone else. So Ruby comes and gets a promotion, and I feel like I should have had that promotion, and I envy the fact I want the promotion. It should have been me. That is what envy is. Wanting something that is of someone else's that is not yours.
Yes.
And jealousy is what is already having that something or someone, but being afraid to lose it to someone else. So you're envious of, or you're jealous of the person that might you're jealous of the person or the thing that might take them away from you. Got it?
Okay. Yeah. Wow. I actually also have another differentiation between the two as well, between envy and jealousy. So envy being you're seeing something that you want and it can inspire you to do better, to attain it, versus jealousy where you have that thing, you want it, right? But now it means you're going to take action against the person who actually has that thing. You know, so inspiration versus like
actual.
So positive versus negative.
I see where you're going with it, but remember, the jealousy is the person who is being jealous.
Right. Yeah,
is the person who already has the thing.
Already who has the thing.
Whereas the envy is I
don't
don't
have
have
this, but I want
I
aspire for this.
Yes.
Yeah,
right.
So let's say in a partnership, my partner has me, I have them. Right. But I've just booked this job that causes me to travel.
Yes.
While traveling, I am no longer spending time with them in the way that in the capacity that they want me to. So they now feel like they're in competition with my job.
Right. Yes.
Right? So they're envious that my time is now going to my job versus my time going to them.
Yeah.
Whereas envy is
jealousy.
I have this job or I got this promotion, but you want that for you too.
Yes.
Or you wanted that first.
Yes.
Or you and I are in the same career field.
Yes.
And you feel like I don't deserve it.
And it should have been yours.
Yes, that's right. Yes.
So you want to possess the thing that is not yours.
Yes.
Right?
So the envy and the jealousy.
Either way, it's negative and it has to be dealt with.
And we need to talk about that.
Yes.
It's a whole different ball game when
it's within your relationship.
When it's in your relationship.
You know, and between partners. Because partnership for most people means we're going towards something together. It's something where you support each other and you want it to build and grow together, right? So that a partner, that person that you're saying, okay, babe, we're going down the road together. For that person to say,
that's traumatic.
I think when it comes to partnerships, the reason it gets so challenging as well is because you don't see it coming.
Yes.
And by that I mean like with friends, with co-workers, you know, the possibility exists.
Yes.
But with a partner, you expect that to be your teammate.
Yes,
that's the person that you're building your home with, your life with, your career with.
Yes.
They're supposed to be the ones that, if anybody else is more supportive, then you're shocked. Because they're supposed to be the one that's your biggest cheerleader.
Yeah.
And then when they say...
Because mine is yours, was yours. You
correct.
know,
King, queen kind of thing.
Together.
Correct.
Yeah.
But the moment you share this news with them, and there's not that
enthusiast.
Even if your partner's normally somebody who's laid back, you know, they're not like Ruby, who's effervescent and wants to make a big deal out of all your achievements. There might be somebody who's just chilling and be like, honestly, babe, I'm so proud of you. Like, that's really great.
Yeah.
And then little by little, they start saying things that kind of break down your confidence in the job. And you don't want to call it envy. You don't want to call it jealousy because identifying it or putting a label to it means an acceptance of it, that this is exactly what's happening. But you then notice that it can be very subtle. Yeah, I'm proud of you and this is great and this is wonderful. And then you mess up in something, let's say. Yeah. And suddenly they're like, you can get this, but you can't even do this.
Yeah.
It's very, very subtle. It's very, very subtle. It doesn't always have to be the way, boy, so what about me, boy? What are you gonna do in my life? Boy, it doesn't even have to be that obvious. It can literally be the smallest thing of,
you're big in the dance now.
You get big promotion, but you don't even know how to wash the dishes before you leave home.
Oh,
wow,
triggered.
You're traveling so and so, but you didn't even check in on your flight. Like little things. And it literally just stems from they're just jealous of the fact that this happened for you and it didn't happen for them, or it doesn't even mean that you're in the same job. It doesn't even mean you're in the same field. It's literally because you wanted something, and then you start realizing or reflecting on the fact that your partner may not necessarily see you and his teammates in the same way, but they actually see you as competition.
Which is so
which is very scary when it's your partner.
It is. Because it could also be in a subtle way that they say, oh, wow, well, that's so great that you got that. So they downplay it, or even it's kind words, but you're getting a kind of ick underneath it,
I love that for you.
Disingenuous.
Let me tell you something about that sentence. Well, you never say that to me. If I tell you how I hate that sentence. Oh, that happened. Oh, I love that for you. Shut up. Just shut up. Shut up.
Do you really?
I love that for you. It is the most disingenuous, just fake, sarcastic type of. It is not a compliment to me. It is not. Anyone that says that to me, in my mind, I'm like,
no, you're not.
No, you're
you
not.
don't love that for me.
You don't. Exactly.
Genuinely, I love that for people. I'm like, oh my gosh, I love that for you.
I'm old school. I'm old school. I'm so happy for you. I'm glad that happened, man. It's been a while that you had something, happen. Keep it up.
All those things.
I love that for you.
It can't just be that. It has to be like a complete support.
Or the worst yet when your partner says, but you didn't get that already?
Oh, sure.
Okay. The downplay, the sarcasm.
Not even that. Like there's crickets, there's just silence, or sometimes dismissal.
Sometimes the Passover.
Like you're there doing your event by yourself.
Yeah.
That is traumatic because you're doing life with somebody. That's why you're there with them, right?
Yeah.
Who else supposed to be there?
Yeah.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
So you sign up for something and then it's like, what's going on?
The thing is, so for me, I've had relationships where I've had partners that were envious of me and I could not understand it. Like professional jealousy is a thing. Even if you're not in the same field, professional jealousy is a thing. And I've seen it tear relationships apart, one of mine included. And they'll always, not necessarily downplay the job, but they'll downplay why you got the job. So instead of saying, babe, you deserve that. Like, I'm so proud of you. You did amazing. I know you ate that up. Maybe not
they
that
wouldn't
dialogue.
say like that, but the male version of it.
I just got it. I just got it. You ate that up.
Yes, I did. But no.
Oh my gosh.
Instead, they would say something like, well, you only got this because, or, well, they probably because, or, well, it's because we friends that you get. And it's like, so you've totally discredited my work, my talent, my, even if I was, I don't know, flipping hell, I win a lotto tickets. Or I win a scratch box. Or I enter a little Massy Stores promotion. And I win a car. And you out there like, well, but
don't pay.
I tell you to go to the grocery that day. Get the hands.
like give flowers where it is due.
Exactly. Like that's
you sign up for that relationship.
But I said it to the grocery that day.
Like I can't just have a good one. Like I can't just win.
For real though, For real though. So you can't talk about you winning a car at all unless you mention it would never have happened. If my boyfriend didn't send me today or that day, it would never happen. Like for the rest of your life till you're dead.
That so car is only because I sent it to the grocery.
And then it'd be like every time you want to drive that car, who help you get that drive? To the grocery.
Basically hiding them gifts that you win.
Literally.
I was selling that car. And I ain't sharing it with them either.
And I thought the next one with my money that I
earned. Also, the trying is what
Sorry. I still hear in my head, who said it to the grocery?
Right?
The fact that, what about like you're so jealous or envious that you undermine your entire relationship?
Wow.
Yeah, but what if they don't realize that that's what they're doing?
They can't even articulate or identify where these feelings are coming from.
Yeah, therefore
or
they
what
don't
they're
know
even
that they're jeopardizing or
experiencing.
sabotaging the relationship.
And we do a disservice by not properly communicating heart to heart about this. Like, you know what? Without attacking them, still voicing out what they have said. Hurts your feelings.
Yeah.
And just reiterating why we're here together.
Yeah,
Correct.
Communication is key. Like just basically saying, listen, even just calling them out on it. Like, is it that you're jealous? Because I feel like you're feeling a little something here. You know.
How do you guys in the audience feel about this?
Then?
Have you all ever had or have been in a relationship with someone who might have been jealous of a certain achievement or something great that happened in your life, and you didn't quite get the reaction or response that you would expect to get from a significant other, and they just kind of downplaying it or not really giving it the steam it deserves. You know, tell us about it in the chat, in the live chat if you want. You know, share if you feel like being a little generous. You know, tell us your story. You know, I feel like one that resonates with me because I've gotten this, and don't look at me in my old age too. I've gotten this in my young age too. You know, so use my sugar mama. You know, they jokingly tell you that you're the sugar mama or the sugar daddy, because you know it's yes, honestly, because now that you're making more money than them, right? Things looking up. Like Ruby say, you might have to travel for work and that kind of thing. You know, you're obviously in an attempt to not feel lower than you or beneath you. You know, they try to make these jokes and refer to you now as the sugar mama. Now, it might very well be innocent and playful, but you would know based on how much they support said achievement and how much they support you achieving this thing. But if you find that certain things are consistent, they downplay it. They're not supportive, and they calling you sugar mama now. They're a little pressed. They might be a little pressed.
I would say
about
this,
it.
when it comes to jealousy and envy in a relationship, unless addressed and tackled head on, it gets progressively worse. Like to me, my mom used to say, the first sign of disrespect, leave. And to me, the jealousy and envy are very, very subtle signs of disrespect to me as my partner, as my teammate, and it escalates. Like, there's a reason people say jealousy kills, you know. Like you think jealousy only killing friends, only killing co-workers.
Selena teach me too early about that.
We watching Selena since we
Exactly.
But jealousy kills, and it's a scary thing because it doesn't only kill in the sense of you're gonna kill somebody, but it kills love, it kills peace, it kills trust, it kills joy. And the more things, like if your partner is having doors upon doors upon doors opening for them, you've been with them in a journey, you know how hard they pray for it, you know how hard they work for it, and God is opening all these opportunities for them. And as you see one after the other coming, when you start to feel like an anxiety and a fear of losing them because these doors are opening, if you are the person who is experiencing a jealousy, it's better you talk about it. Be like, please. It's not that I'm envious of your success. I'm happy it's happening for you, but I can't help but feel a bit left behind. Are there other ways that we can pour into our love so that I don't feel like you're going to forget about me? And it's a very vulnerable thing to say. And yes, it is stemming from insecurity. But
still quite valid.
And if anything, it reestablishes the trust you have in each other for that open communication on the hard-hitting topics.
Go ahead.
Sorry, I was just going to add one more thing. I think your vulnerability is sexy. I don't know when we started thinking about it.
I think it's hot. That's hot.
That's so hot.
Oh my God, that's so hot.
But a level of vulnerability between each other where a woman can say to a man or a man can say to a woman, babe, I am happy for you. It doesn't, me experiencing this doesn't mean that I've stopped celebrating your success or I don't experience joy for you. But I can't help but use this as an opportunity to mirror on my own life, on where I'm at. And I do feel a bit stuck. And I recognize that I'm projecting that insecurity onto you because things are happening for you. It's actually a me thing to work on and a me thing to fix, but just understand the shift in energy that you're feeling. This is why. It helps with transparency. It helps with growth. It helps to make sure both people are on the same page. Yes, there are partners out there who could be like, well, that you know, that I'm nothing to do with me. But that already shows you that in a balance, there's no respect for each other's feelings. So if you are experiencing jealousy in your partnership and you want the partnership to be healthy, talk about it. And support your partner when they're vulnerable. Like, it is something hard to even admit that I feel jealousy, I feel envy. As even if you were just a regular person and you had no other partner and you're talking about your friends, I feel jealous about this. You know, it's hard to admit to yourself. Worse, you have to say to someone else and someone that you love and someone you want to spend the rest of your life with, or you happen to be living with, and you've already made that commitment. But outside of that, if you stay silent about it, it will suffocate your relationship. It will.
But to even expound on that, like in some way where you talk about that respect and stuff, the breaking down of boundaries or the disrespect of the boundaries. Like if you set boundaries and you realize your partner is breaking them, you know, and that because of jealousy, they probably start reading your text, start reading your emails, you know, so it starts to limit, like, what your not just the trust but your opportunities, you know, because you don't know if that partner is now going to take action, as in deleting emails. You know what I mean? You know, and stuff
Someone
like that.
deleted your emails before you saw them.
I was invited to an event. It was a brilliant networking event for actors. It was years ago, and they made sure to tell me when they were getting dressed to leave that they were invited to this. But they couldn't bring a +1. And that the next morning, I got a call from the manager of the company, being like, "Hey, Ruby, just checking in that all's okay. I didn't see you last night. You know, I didn't get a response from you either." And I was like, "What are you talking about?" And they expressed the same event that they had gone to, and that they sent me an email, and that I never responded to them, and they were looking forward to seeing me and meeting me last night. And then I confronted him about it, and he was like, "I just didn't think you'd be interested, so I deleted it."
That is.
What you do? Tell me what you did next, Ruby.
My God.
All I'm interested in is what you did next.
Olia, I was not the personality I am now then.
Right.
I was
a
not.
big success, so
Yeah,
she wanted
through some
to
hands.
she be paying
I
us.
got
Yeah, through some
very
hands.
quiet. No. I'm not that kind of person, but I got very quiet.
Oh my God.
And I called her back and I said, "Hey, just an apology. There seemed to be some miscommunication. I did apparently receive the email, but for whatever reason, I didn't see it on time." And I totally absorbed all of the blame. And I was like, "Look, if there's another one, please contact me at this email separately." But this wasn't the first flag with this person. That's why I could confidently say if it's not addressed, it's going to escalate. Because there was another incident where I'd gotten a job opportunity. This partner discovered who I was working with. Everybody in the cast asked around on information on every person, then told me, "You can't take that job. I don't feel like you're good enough for that job anyway. So, you know what? It's better you just let it go. It's not for you. It's not for you. It's not in your path. That's actually not in your
Who's
destiny.
the people telling you this?
It'll be damaging to your reputation."
Partner.
And I did not take the job because I was fully like, you know what? I can see that this is something that bothers him.
Who's this toxic person, you?
I'm telling you, like, that's why I can say confidently, it escalates. It does because it becomes extremely toxic.
Yes, it does.
And I've shut a lot of professional opportunities while in that relationship because I felt like I needed to pacify their ego more than I needed to put my career as a priority and put myself as a priority because I was so believing in love and the relationship and we're going to conquer everything. Listen to me. If your partner cannot talk to your body hard,
hit it a bit.
I thought about it and I was like, maybe I shouldn't be cheeky. Those hard conversations. And if you feel afraid or anxiety to even be that level of vulnerable with your partner, then there are other issues you'll need to look at besides the fact that this situation caused you discomfort.
I just want to touch on something, right? Now, just being vulnerable to break the ice is sexy and also very confident, and you can manage that. The opposite end is having a victim mentality for no reason. And that is not sexy.
It's not sexy.
You also have to grow up as well. No, because the thing is, when you love somebody, you want to make it work. And if you have that person who has that oomph in them to do that, then you're blessed with that. But if you undermine that, you are damaging the actual relationship, because opportunities make the relationship fruitful. We all have a part to play in the together, the team. You know, especially when it comes to family, look at the economy, all these different things. You're going to play that because of how you feel, and feelings are so flighty. It doesn't mean that it is a fact. It's not even the truth. You have to question things within yourself. That's healthy to do that. Not pass the blame game and say, okay, well, it's your fault because you did. No, sometimes you have to address your own insecurity as well, and we could work on that together.
100%.
But what we can't do is undermine somebody's progress in life because you feel like if you're not doing something with your life. We need to support one another to get to that level. If there's areas in you that, okay, babe, what you like to do? Let's work on that. We are a team. I will never undermine you or air out dirty laundry to everybody. No, we're working on this. But from the moment you start to move like that, you are destroying the fabric of the relationship. And it's easy to say, well, you're too prude or you're too this or whatever. No, if I'm sensing red flags here, that could actually not just damage us, but damage me, which means that I can't even get up to move in my life. I'm within my right, especially in a dating process. We talk about marriage and stuff, dating process, to as gracefully as possible say, hey, you know what, this is not working. Especially after trying. So everyone, this is a lesson, please. We all have insecurities in one way or the other, but addressing it and actually being or aligning with somebody who you could have these hard, discussions with. Because relationships is two human beings. So you have to, communication is key. We could talk about it, we could get over it, but don't listen. Do not make me be like if I'm in Sintans and I'm suffocating in a jacket. Don't do me that. No, not because.
Touch on your chat quickly because chat popping.
I like it.
Stefan, hi Stefan, Warwick, good night.
Hi.
I love what we talking. I'm listening. Hi, Mami.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Auntie Paris.
That's right. She said, I think it's worse when they act out their jealousy but remain silent. Actions speak louder than words, and you'll remember how they made you feel more than the words they said. Stick a pen, because I have a few stories. Well, at least one story about that. Because, Jamal Lee, good evening.
Good evening.
Said, if a partner feels threatened by your success, you will likely feel power struggle one way or another. However, when you know what you're looking for, calling out these insecurities can help you to avoid choosing a partner who may not have your best interests at heart.
That's facts.
Mom also added, note too that jealousy has no reason. It happens between friends of the same sex, not just partners. Our radio said, we would have posted your bail, Ruby.
Sure, right.
Valdez Brooks identified. Wait, no likes, all you fix that.
All you like one little click
it up.
Yes.
Danny said, listen to your mother. She's so right, because she was able to identify it very early. But sometimes you go through times in your life where you're not trying to listen to anybody else's opinion.
You gotta see for yourself.
You gotta see for yourself.
Yes.
And it's going to learn, and it's like, oop.
There's one
of those. Valdez Brooks said, good evening, girls.
Hi, Valdez.
Landell said, ladies, what about getting a house from my uncle? And only to realize my aunt told me that house was for her. And that she told me uncle there would be more of what?
It would be more offered to him when he gets older or something like that.
Yeah, I think it's that.
Clarify, Landell.
Yeah. From what I understand, they got a house. He got a house from his uncle, and the aunt said the house is actually for her. And then when he got older, the uncle then it would go to him. Stefan Warwick said, "I'm grateful for your patience. I'm a man of my word. Focus on you and do what you have to. Thank you." Landell says, but it badmouthed me to get it, and that was 10 years ago. It's not easy here. Envious of me getting a house at a young age.
I hear that a lot.
Indeed. I just wanted to touch on something when it came to when your partner may not necessarily express jealousy with words, but their actions show it.
Talk these things.
Oh, you see when they say, I love that. I'm very, very happy for you, and you deserve it, and then they're silent. and it's silence with hostility. They're
Dead
not
giveaway.
silent, like
Dead giveaway.
no hostility. Anytime you ask them to do something, is a cold shoulder. Anytime they see something, everything irritating them. So they only straps in. If for those who don't know what straps in is, they only sucking at it, like that.
Yeah.
Or all of a sudden they're not doing their responsibilities that they would normally do. Say like you all have a routine.
Yeah.
Whether it's he's taking out the trash, you feeding the dogs.
Yeah.
He not doing it. He just leaving it. And every once in a while, just a subtle jab, a subtle jab. But you're not identifying.
He'll get subtly left.
All your cute quirks and stuff now is irritating. Every little
you
thing
don't want
is
me lie
irritating
down on
them.
you don't want me to kiss you, don't want me hold your hand, you don't want no love ups in bed, nothing.
Yeah, but that is where it could get borderline abusive in terms of emotional
Yeah, because
abuse.
you stonewall somebody.
Which means that it's not safe to be with you unless you check yourself. So you're damaging the relationship, which shows me that you don't care about us because you need a sense of spiritual and emotional maturity to realize, okay, I'm going a bit off here now.
Yeah.
We need to work this out.
Yeah.
I can't do that for you.
Yeah. Correct.
Because that would make you feel subtly like that.
Disrespect
It's
only
disrespect.
gets worse.
Yeah, because it'll start to make you feel guilty about your merits. Like you'd feel like, okay, well, I don't want to talk about this because then I don't want this behavior to thing, and let me just not say anything.
Walk on eggshells.
All these things,
That's uncomfortable.
That's not cool.
And it's not safe. You want to, in a relationship with your teammates, and I keep saying teammates because we're building together, right?
Correct.
We should be having the same end goal of we're doing forever, we're getting
Wait,
old, and we love each other, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Whatever highs and lows, we love each other.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like, you need to be a couple, like, yes, you can do it.
I love couples who would be like all like,
Support.
what's going on, and you know, your attitude changed and stuff, and you know what's going on, because that's what they want.
Yeah.
They want, because now they're feeling like they already feel like you have already surpassed them.
Yeah.
So they in their minds you're better than them. That's their insecurity complex kicking in. Right? In their mind.
Yeah.
So now they're going to start treating you in ways that will make you feel deflated.
Yeah.
So that you can come back down to earth in their mind. Yeah. This time you're still normal. You still see them as an equal, everything, nothing has changed. But in their mind, you have elevated, you have leveled up, thus leaving them in the dust.
Yeah.
And now they have to treat you poorly to make you feel, you know, and then you like, what happened? And you start groveling.
Yeah,
you unwittingly start to grovel.
Yeah.
Like, what have I done? Is it me? You didn't do a thing. All you did was get promoted. All you did was I don't know, get a brand new deal. Or you know what I mean?
It's so scary to hear that because it just thinks that he's just trying to get back in control.
Correct.
Yes,
and when I see that, I don't have time for no talk, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Okay, so your actions have told me everything I needed to know, right? And you're treating me poorly. Why? Because I have to fly out because I got some big deal. Okay. We will wake up in the morning, you will go to work, and you'll come back to an empty place.
Yeah.
That's me. And you know what I mean? And you'll never hear from me again. I'm the queen of ghosting, you know. You'll never hear from me again.
That's a sad thing, because at the end of the day, somebody will look at that as terrible. But if you're enduring pain and hurt and trying to make it work for how long, then you have to, otherwise we are, there's no we without me too.
Yeah.
Because I'm working at this, but it takes two people to recognize, again, own your stuff.
Yeah, boy.
Own, that is sexy when somebody could own their stuff. Then I say, well, yes, man.
Accountability is nice.
It's nice.
Very hot.
You understand? I could deal
It's
with that.
very brave.
But when you are shifting blame on somebody else and everybody else always to blame but you, then all of us can't be we can't be right.
But I mean, even as a child, you learned the naughty corner had a time limit.
Yeah.
You understand? So if I constantly facing a brick wall and you're stonewalling and you don't want nothing, it have a time limit. It's only so much somebody could take, you know?
It's only so much.
I don't know. I just feel like that behavior weakens you. As
it does.
As a partner.
Yeah.
Because
it's very unattractive.
you've essentially let go of my hand and you want the relationship to revolve around you. It's very controlling to me.
Yeah.
And if you and I aren't seeing this as a win for you, as a win for us. Like we're a team. It's about us at the end of the day. It's not about you
Me versus you.
Exactly.
Kind of thing.
I should never be
a competition.
questioning if I'm against you as a competitor.
Yeah.
It should always feel like,
how are we doing?
How are we doing? Like, I think that's the sweetest question I've seen couples ask each other. Like, at the end of a week, especially when it's been a busy week and everybody's on the grind, just see them just come together and be like, so how are we doing? Like, let's check in on us. As you go first, I go second, and then let's check in on us, because that's its own energy in itself, and that deserves its own attention in itself. You're your whole person, I'm my whole person, but together, that's its whole a separate energy. And if you and I are combating, we're forgetting that this separate energy deserves love and attention and conversation and commitment poured into it. Instead, it's just you are you and I am me, and that's it. We're not a team anymore.
I think, sorry to interrupt you. You mentioned control, and we spoke about this last week. Guys, I will say it as clear as this: control is not love.
No, it's not.
I've been there without even realizing that that's what I was doing. It's not. It is insecurity.
It is. It definitely is.
Understand? Yeah, because the thing is, if something is really for you, it will be there.
Correct.
And the moment you set it free, it doesn't mean that you can't challenge to grow and all these different things, or display certain certain truths. But God himself does not force us to respond to him. He knocks on our hearts, and it's up to us to say, okay, yes. So who am I as a human being to do that to somebody else? Made in his image.
But also, even in what you're saying, right? Everybody likes to talk about everybody's in their own lane. Everybody's running their own race. But the moment somebody win their race before you do, people will be like, so what about me? When is my race going to be over? When am I? And it's kind of like when you have a partnership and you somehow forgot that you're still two individual people.
Yes.
He's running his race. You're running your race. She's running her race. Yes, we're a team. So we're in the same stadium. We're rooting for each other. We're on the sidelines. But they have to run their own lane.
Yeah. We cheering each other on.
We're supposed to be cheering each other on.
That reminds me.
Not watching you finish, you cross your finish line and me being like, I had a beat you now.
Yeah.
Other people cheering you on more than your partner.
Meanwhile, you're not even into track and field, just long jump.
That reminds me of the US, the Olympian who ran it was a long jump. She did self or something, and she like teleported into her partner's arms.
Oh, she
it was just like, whoa, I love that kind of support that we saw.
That is a good point.
Where it was like, oh my gosh, that it's almost like he ran a race too, or he long jump too, or whatever she was doing, because that is what a partnership is. That's what a coupling is. Where it's like, you trained for this. You worked for this. I'm so proud of you.
That is sincere love. When you love somebody, their success is my success.
Yes.
My success is yours.
Exactly.
It's us. They're always us.
Yeah.
But you don't do that if it is that you are in competition mode.
Yeah.
If that person is a threat to me, then it's me versus you. But that's not love.
That's not love.
Can we talk about like people who it's not necessarily that they're jealous or not, but it's learned behavior in terms of how they grew up. Like if they grew up in households that never celebrated anything, that, they didn't even think that is a milestone to celebrate, or they didn't think that this is like a big deal, depending on how you bring it across. Like I am so guilty of that, honestly. Like what we celebrate, birthdays, Christmas, they touch points, but like little milestones, it just is so it's like,
but I also think that in Caribbean culture we generally have this thing where we don't celebrate milestones, where we're like, oh, your head might get too big. I don't want your head to get too big. No, you feel you're big. You feel you can do this because you got this.
Don't forget the little people when you get bigger.
Don't forget me. And it's kind of like, you can also just say, I'm proud of you. Oh, well done. Because it's one thing when strangers say that, right? It's a whole other thing when your family is saying that to you. Your parents say that to you, your siblings, your aunts, your uncles. So when you enter a dynamic where your partner's not vocally supportive, that becomes almost like a reflection of your norm, of your habit, of your personal culture growing up. So it wouldn't be perceived as strange. What will start to be perceived as strange is when there's no reaction at all. Not even a jab, boy. There's nothing.
Because I think, like, what's your idea of celebration? Like, sometimes we could be so in our heads about what celebration is supposed to look like, and if you can't match that, then it's like, oh, well, I can't celebrate like I want to, so I'm not gonna say anything.
Wow.
You know, or I'll just say,
That's
oh
fair
yeah,
for
that's
me.
cool,
I think
you know, or something
you
like
go
that.
through
But
a
you want to do it big,
when
and
that
it's in your head,
happens,
big.
I can't.
But when it comes out,
hard.
it's not big. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So
Interesting.
it's exactly what you're saying. I think a lot of people, like I just say women, or men,
Yeah.
have experienced where because of the anxiety of raising something and being put down for it, as
Yes.
most people have experienced,
Yeah.
they kind of just downplay it themselves
Yes.
when delivering the news.
The news, so you don't realize or
But
clock.
I feel like that in time, when you really know your partner,
Yes,
you
it will
know that
change.
it's actually important to them.
Yes.
And you should at
1000%.
least feel the
Yeah.
energetic pull that this is a big deal. And
Yeah.
even if they're accustomed downplaying it,
Yeah.
I know for me what works is a partner who, even when I downplay it, they're like, Ruby, that's a big deal.
Yeah.
Like that
Tell
is
me.
awesome.
Yeah.
Like,
Correct me.
you are
Yes,
killing
exactly.
it. Like reaffirm things that I didn't think to tell myself, because I'm
Yes.
generally very hard on myself when it comes
Yes.
to success. It's very rare for me to share something that's
Same.
going on in my life as
Yeah.
a success. It's more like, oh well, this happened, and
Yeah.
we keep moving on. Right?
Yes, yes. I'm feeling that. Yeah.
But having a partner that's like, no, that's amazing.
Yes.
So good.
I'm
You know,
thankful that
like,
that partners.
That
have
I hope you
been-
know that you're killing
Yeah.
it. Like, never doubt that.
Yes.
That's for me. Even though he's very chill and very laid back, that's the kind of responses that
Yeah.
reaffirm that this person loves and supports what I do and loves and
Yeah.
supports my journey. But if you are accustomed, like I was saying just a few points ago, with people putting down your success, where you now are in that practice of putting down your own success,
Or not even sharing.
or not sharing at
Yeah.
all, when your partner hears about that success and kind of refuels that kind of negative response, you could easily find yourself withdrawing from your own shell. Like,
Yes.
you are now becoming a version of you that doesn't even want to share joy.
Yeah.
Or
It's not.
you could
It's
easily find
true.
yourself becoming depressed.
That's
honestly.
so true.
Like, and you don't need to have big confetti and
Yeah.
cake and ice cream, but just somebody there in your corner saying,
Good
"You did
job.
amazing.
Yeah.
Good job.
You did a thing,
Like,
and
I'm
a very
thankful
big
that
thing.
that's something I'm learning.
proud of you."
Yeah, but my whole thing is if when I'm single,
Yeah.
I have a family,
Yeah.
supports me, and then I'm in a relationship and it's going way down than what I have, then why am I there?
There. Why are you
We
there?
are supposed to not be okay. I'm not somebody's happiness. I'm there to add to their happiness. So you need to be happy in with and within
Maintain on
yourself.
earth.
Correct.
Or
So it begs the question again. You know, what was the root of your insecurity? Let's work it
Yeah.
out. But you have to say something. I can't fix what I can't read minds.
Yeah.
I'm not a
Yeah.
magician. But
And I'm
you
not
know,
about to pest you like a parent to find
that's
out.
the next thing too. That's work.
Yes,
Let me
I'm
save
not
that for
a
my children now.
Exactly.
Right? So yeah.
Guys, if you're just joining us, of course, the
Welcome,
topic of the
welcome.
day, yes, welcome. And the topic of the day is your partner envious of your success?
it chats.
a tough
Denise
kind of topic.
joined. Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm sure we've all been there. Maybe not all of us, but it's definitely something that happens in
Yeah,
relationships.
often. Yes.
And it could cause a little bit of a rift, a little bit of resentment, even
Whole
though,
breakup.
you know, envy, a little jealousy, whatever the case may be. We want to hear from you. So, of course, Ruby, tell us what the chat room is
check in.
saying.
I think I see
Oh,
Nils
yeah.
there.
J. Marley said, sometimes an envious partner in relationship take actions by cheating just
Wow,
to keep
yeah.
you where they want you to be. Very true.
Or to feel validated
Yes.
by someone
and they need
else.
the ego to be
Yeah.
topped up.
That ego boost. Yeah.
Well, you weren't there for me, you know.
Stephen
Yes.
Warwick said, fox,
Yeah.
frog, duck,
Don't need to.
rabbit, zoom, pow, pow, pow.
Oh my
Yes,
God.
we're making some good valid points. All right,
Yeah,
cool.
I love that.
Stefan, could you please tell us what that means? We would love to know.
I like our
Sauce.
imagination.
I think he just likes the comments, but you know what? Either way, we appreciate it.
Thank you, Stefan. Nina, hi, Neens.
Hi, Neens.
Hi, ladies, not auntie.
Yeah, I spell auntie, so no auntie.
Signed on late, but I have a lot of experience with this. Words for affirmation is not my strong suit. Love language is an entire show in of itself.
True.
This
Been there, done it.
tool can be twofold as well. You can feel like you're in a partnership and have goals together and sharing each other's joys, but that dynamic can change easily, especially if your partner starts moving in silence.
Yeah.
Making decisions that impact both of you, but by themselves.
Oh,
So I
God.
think there are many layers to this, and yes, this does happen. This does apply to friends and family as well.
Yeah.
You see, when we have goals together,
Yeah.
and we're sharing in our goals and you're just making decisions on our behalf. That's a whole other problem.
Yes, moving in a silo.
I'm not jealous and I'm not envious, but I'm pissed. I'm pissed. But
absolutely.
when my partner makes decisions for the partnership that threaten the dynamic because they're trying to put me down from something else, that's a big problem. That's a no.
Big no.
No.
We need to be considered. We, you know, I'm not a silent partner. I can be quiet at times, but my input should matter to you.
Yes.
You understand? That's what you're looking for, because at the end of the day, especially when you have a head leading, you don't want to have somebody who is dominating. You understand? You want somebody to lead. That's different. If you understand business, a great leader sees the giftings in each particular person, and then they do their best to build up that, so that way it could coexist, and therefore the whole team wins. That is true.
Also knows how to follow.
Yes. Thank you.
1,000%.
Thank you. So that's like you must have a servant's heart to be with me.
So guys, we're just recapping some of the signs to look out for.
Yes.
If you ever find yourself in this predicament, you know, you've had a windfall, things are going great, whether you got a promotion or you have to travel for work, or you want some money, you win the lotto, you win a car, you're a millionaire now. You know, you're putting your voucher massy store and you that car. You know what I mean? Things start a thing in your life, and all of a sudden your partner is no longer your partner anymore. You know, he's resentful or she's resentful, and the vibes just starts to plummet. You don't know what's going on. Nothing has changed for you. Everything has changed for them. It might be time to assess if they are portraying some of these signs, and thus what you want to do about it. You know, some of it may look like Ruby said, you know, undermining one's goals. You know, Ruby's a girl that has big goals, you know what I mean? And being with a partner that always discredits said goals or tries to undermine your progress or your forward momentum can really affect your psyche, your self-esteem and all that jazz. And it's just simply not okay.
It's defeating.
All right. Lack of support. You brought home the great news. No reaction.
Nothing.
Wop, wop, wop. Wop, wop, wop. You know what I mean? Right? One I'm not sure that we touched on earlier, manipulative guilt.
That's when they
right? Blame your work for everything.
And
right?
It puts you down.
Making you feel like all the stuff that you now have to do, whether it's a work-related situation or your hobby or your passion, whatever the case may be. In your case, you're acting and that kind of thing. All of a sudden, you're only in rehearsal or you're this or that, and you have no time for the relationship. Manipulative guilt. Now that you've gotten this great thing that's happened in your life, it's now overshadowing the relationship. You know what I mean? That's bringing you... causing you to have countless disagreements and all that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? They start reporting to your friends and your family. Who's she? I barely seeing her. All of a sudden, your business on the road.
A quick story. I have a story to tell.
Story time.
I dated somebody, bless their heart. Bless them. I had to go on a work trip. Bless them. Now, we already started recognizing rifts in the relationship, and we took a break. Right? I went on this trip. Every single day, down in my phone. What are you doing? Where are you? Send me. I didn't respond because I did not help that I was like 16 hours ahead in time.
Oh gosh, no.
Of where I was, right? It was very fast-paced days. I did not have time for my phone. I was working, like genuinely working. I came back home. And the abundance of lies that was spread about my name, friends, co-workers, directors, writers,
you were sleeping with the enemy?
I am stringing them along, and I treat them like dirt. I treat them like trash, and I just kick them out of my life. And how I can do that? And I remember thinking,
2 days, boy.
After it was literally, I was gone, guys. I kid you not. If you count, including my return flight, which was an 18-hour flight, I was gone for 4 days.
Oh my goodness.
I was gone for 4 days.
Oh, jeez.
I did not help.
Sexy, you say that's crazy.
That was crazy. And when I confronted them, I said, you you've said these things. What was your intention behind it? Did you think I was going to come back?
Yeah, exactly.
Did you think that we were going to work out after I uncovered all the lies you've spread on my name?
Public accusations,
and they were like, no, but I
boy.
love you. And crying. And I was like,
clearly not.
No, baby.
After all of that, you have the audacity to say, I love you?
Is that love? It's no way. There was another time.
Yeah, and I always want to know why people single.
My dad, may he rest in peace. My dad was getting married. And he wanted to pick an argument the same day as my dad's wedding. No. And I was there to support my dad. I had a speech to make. I had things to organize. I was bouncing back and forth. I'd come straight from church, straight to the wedding. And I kept saying to him, I cannot speak to you about this right now. I need to prioritize my dad's wedding. And he was like, so you never have time for me? You never want to talk to me? I am telling you as your man
Desperate
that I am
cry for
feeling
help.
like this. And you don't want. And I was like,
Time and place,
I actually said no. I don't want to talk to you because I'm at my dad's wedding. It's not to say like I'm out for lunch with the girls and just casually. I am at my father's wedding, which you've known has been coming up for months.
He planned that.
Listen, this tantrum was the most unreal thing. Anyway, sorry.
That was a desperate cry for help, trying to make. So basically, he's
Emotional
feeling
manipulation.
neglected and craving that attention for her. So he's gonna take it any way he can, even if it's negative. Been there and will never do it again.
Never.
Guys, it's so unfortunate. Again, we want to have empathy in the beginning, but if this is continuing to do what Ruby just said, you can't listen to the person who feeling that, yes, people should just keep going and going. No, there's a cutoff point. Because it could you have to do the work on yourself too as well. Listen, there's so much a person could do.
Correct.
Facts. So it's a balance.
So they turn your whole work thing and into a drama. Making it about them. Public humiliation.
I said to them, good morning. And I responded with my good morning. And I spoke to him every day by saying good morning, even though I was 18 hours ahead.
Wow.
Insecurity.
Wow. And then I would not talk to him for the rest of the day after saying good morning. And I had to bring it up. I said, you do realize I'm 18 hours ahead, right? So when I say good morning in my morning, it's your night. So I don't have time to talk to you during the day. You do acknowledge that, right? Like that's common sense.
That's common sense.
Okay.
It's so sad. Like logic kind of goes out the window.
Common sense.
And you're in your feelings. And my whole thing is, listen, your feelings is not the truth.
No.
So you need to. So again, control insecurity is things that you have to be able to talk about, and we have to get through that and overcome that. It can't be the rule.
Yes.
It's not the rule,
Right. Just to wrap up, our demands, right, at different times of the day, knowing that you might be working or involved in whatever this success is, things to disrupt your routine. And yes, kind of like the manipulative fathers,
Yeah.
you know what I mean, that we spoke about last week. They're accusing you of being unfaithful, infidelity, that kind of thing, and neglecting important dates. You know what I mean? So all of a sudden, in their eyes, you're a big shot now. You don't have time for me. And then your birthday's coming up, or your anniversary is coming up, and they downplay it just to make you feel insignificant.
Or they
all
tell
these
you,
things.
well, if you wanted to do something, you're a big shot now. So
Spend your money, you know what I'm saying? Or you're at dinner and they jokingly say, well, you had to pay for it. Pay for dinner. Big shot now, you had the money. Handle the stories. All these little jabs, all these things, are signs to look out for if you find yourself being in a relationship that is changing because you've experienced a windfall, you've experienced some success, you've elevated in life, and your partner just can't handle it. You know what I mean?
And it's not without hope, because you could call it out and have open relationships and an open discussion about it and really be vulnerable, like we said before, and talk about it. If both of you are experiencing it at the same time and you find it very difficult to have those conversations, seek professional help. Go for therapy or counseling or something so that you both can just work it out if you really want to.
But if all of that shuts down, let me say the person doesn't want to do any of the above.
Bust out.
Bust out. Run for the hills.
You can't help someone who doesn't want help.
Indeed. I I think that's the day, no, ladies. How y'all feel?
Yes.
Just now, yes.
Chat quick.
Yeah, so guys, I mean, that's a wrap there for the topic of the day. I think we've covered it all, you know.
Which was also brought to you by
KFC. Finger licking good. Yes, I good. Right? So, guys, I mean, of course, if you missed the topic of the day, you know what to do. Go back to the beginning. We have playback. Watch it from the top.
Yes.
Send a little comment, you know, and don't forget to like that button.
Yes.
You could also call us. We have a number 466 for O.U.R. or 466-4687, right? Call us on WhatsApp. Anyway, so at least you don't have an excuse. Anywhere in the Caribbean you are, anywhere in the world, give us a buzz. We go take a call, man. Roops, what are they saying?
Stephen Warwick said Star Fox and
Oh,
Need
dear
for
God.
Speed. That's what the emojis meant.
Okay.
What he said?
Star Fox and Need for Speed.
Okay. It was so obvious.
This topic is similar to what I said a few weeks ago. Moving in silence is when you have to move on. But if you get a partner, making the relationship a complete puzzle that fit for life. That is what you need. Full support, not envious or toxic. Amen.
Thank you.
Stefan said, let them wonder if. Nina said, but wait. In Brighton fast, TM put up a order. Sure. Lots of famous couples have broken up for this exact same thing. Robin Thicke and Paula Patton and tons more.
She's dropping the names.
Wow.
Yes, Nina.
Nina, you are called close.
All right, guys. So that is all the time we have for the topic of the day. Is your partner envious of your success? You could keep the conversation going in the comments below. We do not mind. All right, but of course we still have more show for y'all. We have our guest here who is waiting patiently. No stranger to the show, of course, and we can't wait to bring her on. So keep it locked right here to Island Girl Talk. We will be right back. Don't go nowhere.
So new, but so radical.
New! The KFC Double Stacker Sandwich. 2 crispy chicken fillets sandwiched with barbecue sauce and cheddar cheese.
So new, so radical.
Order your Double Stacker Sandwich now via the app or KFC.com. It's finger licking good.
New Absolute Watermelon, always in season. 100% natural watermelon flavor, 0% added sugar. Not for persons under the age of 18. Enjoy responsibly.
World, yes, let's explore it. Wow, it's made with real salmon. Look what I found. Party mix cat snacks. There's the delicious taste of the tuna we love. Definitely coming back tomorrow. Friskies, always more to explore.
Never had them like this. KFC nuggets. Back on the menu with a twist. New spicy nuggets, the dark and the dark. KFC nuggets are the best around. Spicy nuggets, the best. With no dips, no one be contest. I swear it's 100% chicken breast. And everybody else be whole second best. Back on the menu with a twist. Never had them like this. Spicy nuggets are the tastiest.
KFC chicken nuggets are back on the menu. Now you can choose between the new hot and spicy flavor or original, or mix them up starting at $24.95 only at KFC.
You got it, baby. Give me some, baby. Yeah. Melanin popping, everything firm. Nothing ain't dropping on you. All the big heads them watching. 6-figure clocking, but that ain't bothering you. No. Man could have gone on them ways, you know. But them boy go run the place, you know. Watch how your mother pray for you. Look how you're born with flavor, flavor, flavor. Melanin flavor, flavor, flavor. Sign the pen on your paper, paper, paper. Melanin flavor, flavor, flavor. Tell a boy go brave enough. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Before you hot up the place enough. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Look how you sweet like bonbon.
Welcome back to the show, guys. It's the Island Girls. another episode. And if you're now joining us, welcome. You've missed the topic of the day, so you're going to have to roll back for that, right?
Right.
I'm Samara Lalu.
I'm Crystal Kane.
I'm Ruby Paris.
And I'm Talia Alexander.
And we have our special guest,
Cindy Thomas.
Yes! Hey, you know the drill, girl. Yeah. No stranger to the show, you know.
Of course, I love being here with you ladies. I love being here. And I just want to say before we get started that if nobody told you Crystal today, this is for Crystal. I mean, all you ladies, I love all of you. But this is specifically for her. I just want to say that I love you very much, and I am very, very, extremely proud of you.
Oh my God, don't do that.
I am proud that I am proud that you took this idea, you took the vision, and you make it come to fruition.
Yeah.
You know, and that is just absolutely amazing. And I'm proud.
Oh my God. Cindy.
We all second and third.
Yes.
Okay, wow. Okay, thank you. That's up to you after.
I know. Sometimes it could be all overwhelming, but you know, sometimes you just have to put your foot to the pedal and just keep going. You know?
Yes.
Thank you.
She needed to hear that.
Yes.
Today she needed to hear that.
Yes, she needed that.
Okay.
So things happen in mysterious ways because I'm sitting there listening to her talk and the voice is telling me, let Crystal know how much you appreciate her and how proud you are of her.
Holy Spirit working today, man. Yes.
Thank you.
Oh, appreciate it. Yes.
So weird.
Don't you dare put me on that screen.
I gotta talk if she told you next to me.
All right.
Sam, give her a little rub back now.
She told me don't rub her back. She told me don't rub her back. I was rubbing it.
They could go ahead and ask the question.
Yes.
Thank you, Cindy.
Yes.
We're jumping in segment 2, right? We have a whole show for you all, right? But we are in the Island Girl Talk Spotlight. Right? Let me formally introduce our guest today. Right? So we have today the beautiful and successful events queen, right? From humble beginnings, Cindy Thomas.
Yes,
Thank you, ladies, for such a warm welcome.
I have more, you know. Because I have to tell people about you. I have to tell them all about you.
Yes.
Right?
The whole book.
So she's the leading female event producer in South Florida's Caribbean diaspora, right? She was born and raised right here in Laventille, right? In a tenement yard, as they call it, right? Which is like shacks and stuff, like a village of shacks, right? Right. And she attended Belmont Junior Sec, then Southeast Port of Spain. You can't tell, but she's overcome hardships, right? Including poverty, sexual and physical abuse. So her life's trials, though terrible, has been to healing and recognition of service to women, right? And others at large, right? And her events are Bonami, SAS, Beds and Suits, Sorrel, and her annual birthday event, right? Though migrating 22 years ago for a better life, which she achieved, she often makes her way back to Trinidad and Tobago. So, welcome back to IGT, Cindy.
Since you've been through some things, you know, you've been through some things.
Definitely.
I just have to acknowledge again so that everybody can know Cindy has been with Island Girl Talk from its inception. We've had her on season 1, season 2, and now season 3, and we're quite sure we'll have her on future seasons as well. You have been so kind to Island Girl Talk. She was her event was our first event ever. She gave us the opportunity to cover the show and just add to the whole vibe that is her event called SAS, which of course she'll tell us all about. You know, but it has really helped us to, how to put it, boy, it's such a part of who SAS is such a part of who Island Girl Talk is. You know what I mean? Like, people have now become used to the fact that we'll be there at SAS. You know what I mean? And it's such a marrying of similar and like concepts. Like I don't want to talk about your show, but what SAS is all about is literally what Island Girl Talk is all about. And I really feel like we were destined to work together and collaborate as the years go on.
And
you know,
I love having you guys at the show. You guys add something so special to the event. You know, you add to the ambience. You know, you just add so much. Don't talk about the beauty. I just love the fact that you guys are there. You guys are there to interview so many women of diverse backgrounds, and I just love the addition to the event, and I'm very proud of you guys.
Thank you. Yes, so you're gonna get
question number one. All right.
Number one.
So, Cindy, you've become a powerhouse in South Florida's Caribbean community, right? But what inspired you to start producing events like SAS, and how has your background influenced your approach to event planning?
That's a good one.
Write that
down. I started doing events because I used to like do promos for other people. Because I was the life of the party in South Florida, you know. Everybody want to see Cindy. Cindy, you come in? Like, yeah, I had 2 tickets for you. Like, boom, I'll be there. So I took it upon myself to start doing videos. Right. You see, this Saturday, it's all about so and so. And I want to see your girl Sin City inside. That used to be me, you know. And then everybody was like, girl, you up here bigging up all these other events. Why you don't do your own event?
Do your own event.
And I was like, okay, you know what? I am the life of the party, so I might as well. And I did my very first event in 2016 called Drinks.
Okay.
It was Drinks, indoor cooler fete, like a celebration of friends. And it went really well. I had about 250 people. Wow. And then that very year, I decided to do Born on Me, which was for Miami Carnival.
Right.
And let me tell you something about resilience and having faith. That Born on Me was my very first carnival event. It was the Wednesday. Hurricane Matthew was coming. This was 2016 or 2017, I believe. And Hurricane Matthew was approaching. A lot of people were canceling their flights. You know, people started calling for refunds and stuff, even though I had only sold like 25 tickets online. So I started calling around. I was like, oh God, what you gonna do? My girlfriend said, well, look and see how the weather looking. And so the owner of the club called me and said that, you know, somebody offered to buy the venue from under me for 3 times for what I paid for it. Oh. So when I hear that now, I get a fire in my step. I said, nah, I can't go down, so I can't go down. So although I come off the phone and I was like, oh God. But he said, you know, he told me, he says, Cindy, have some faith. You have a good product. Yeah. You know, people looking for something, because my event was the only indoor event. So I took his word, I kept the faith, and I kept the event for that Miami Carnival Wednesday. And let me tell you something, about 12:30, somebody says, Cindy, you see what's going on outside? When I look lying around the corner, people standing up with the umbrella. So I literally end up with 450 paying people, most of which paid by the door. That is having faith and believing in yourself and believing in your product.
Yes. Yep. That's when I realized you had something else.
Exactly. You know, and you know, having all these events, especially SAS, which is, you know, like my main baby. I love the concept of SAS. And that was because, you know, like sometimes you need a village around you. You know, not you know, they say it takes a village to raise a child, but it also takes a village to help point you in the right direction as a young woman, right? Yeah. And I didn't have that growing up. So I thought to myself, I knew that I wanted to do a women's event, and I just wanted to encompass so many different things that I didn't have growing up, you know, and the concept Sandra Sandals and Sheets came to me via my ex, actually. And
tell them, I remember the story.
You say you want to hear it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I remember this.
I don't think you guys
story time.
We were there. We knew. My ex of the past, hello to you.
Bless you.
One day we were going to brunch, and you know, you take your time, you put out your clothes and stuff, you know. So I came outside in a cute little jeans and a cute little top, and I'm like, I'm ready. And he's like, oh gosh, man, you know, I want to see you in a sundress. So of course I was like, I don't get ready already. You're telling me about sundress. So of course I was being the good woman that I am, I obliged. Went inside, changed, come back out with a little attitude, and I was like, you satisfied? Sundress, sandals, and shades. And I flipped my shades on, and as soon as I did that, let me tell you, the bell started going.
The lights went off, girl.
Star. I was like, ping, ping, ping. And we're at brunch, and I'm typing in my phone because I'm typing a concept of this and I'm that. You know,
wow.
It was such an incredible feeling.
Yes.
After brunch, I came home and I literally sat by the computer, and for 3 hours of that evening, I came up with the entire concept of how it is I wanted to do SAS, which is also what's similar to what you did with Island Talk once you got that vision and ran with it. So, never ignore an idea. An idea is an opportunity, and a vision is one possible glimpse into a future path.
100% agree.
Right? So it's up to you now to take that, marry the two, and just go for it, explore it, because you never know. That could be a financial freedom, it could be a success story. Just keep at it. Never give up.
I actually want to commend you on that, because when you said marry, I thought of the fact that, okay, the way that you spontaneously came up with the idea was very casual because it was with your ex. However, I love the fact that you married your personal desire to do the whole village thing and actually celebrate women and do that and using both now. So you married it too, and I think that is really positive. And just even because I mean this will be the first time we'll be a part of it. But from the look of it, the brightness of the colors, the island vibe, like. It's so warm, and you've created a safe space for women. And I don't know you, but I'm proud of what you're doing, and I celebrate that. I really feel like that's such a big
very
deal.
much. And you just said something very poignant here, because you don't have to know somebody to celebrate.
No, you really don't.
And to me, sometimes I get uplifted when I see people doing something great, and they don't know that I'm celebrating them, but I'm just so genuinely happy for them. I feel like it will come back on me. That is why I just be like, I'm so genuinely happy. You know, like, and especially when I see women doing great things, I love that. I love that.
Cindy, you feel you could be a motivational speaker, girl?
We have to give her a TED Talk.
Because I feel you could mobilize the world, you know.
I'm plugging it into the universe.
Yes, plug it in. I'll take that.
All right, so
100%.
I mean, flowing with that, right? Your journey from Laventille to leading major events in Miami is remarkable, right? So can you share some pivotal moments or challenges that shaped your path along the way?
That's a good one, Sam.
You're really right. Them Gosh, you can dig deep. Basically, the struggle is what fuels me. The struggle. Sometimes struggle could fuel you, right? You guys were talking about stress levels and stuff, earlier and stuff. And to me, like nobody wants to be stressed out or be stressful. For me, when I have stress, I take some time to myself and I figure out what's the solution. Right? I start analyzing and I start, writing, typing in my phone why I'm feeling this way and what is the solution. So, I've had many challenges along the way. One of the biggest challenges I've faced is being a woman in a man-dominated industry.
Okay. So
that was a major challenge. And of course, I ain't no ugly woman.
No. So layers.
So dealing with men in the business, it's easy for a man to say, boy, partner, boy, have an idea, boy. The cost so X amount that we invest in this event idea that I have. Right? Boom, you see they come and they do it and me, hey boy, have an idea. Have an idea that we invest. Oh, nice, no, okay. Right. Yeah, but okay, I go work with you, But I said, all right, boom. This and I'm going off for one example. I needed an investment for an event and a partner, and he basically wanted me to come to his house to pick up the money. So these are some of the challenges that I face, and I know many women in speaking with them face these challenges also. Yep. So I never ended up getting the money because I never went to his house.
Boundaries, nope.
Right? No matter how much I offered, I'll meet you. You know, we could go have, you know,
in
meet
this
somewhere
day and age
mutual.
of bank transfers.
I'll send my driver.
Exactly. So, you know, so I often end up doing these events by myself. My one event, Miami Carnival, Bonami, I have a wonderful partner in Scoops way out of Boston. He and I grew up together. We went to school together.
Nice.
And I did Bonami by myself for the first 2 years, and by the third year I was like, hey, Scoops boy, you what be in this thing with me? And he said, sure. But, you know, it's totally mutual because he knew me from since we're small. So that's
safe.
That I feel safe with. But other times it's like banging your head against the wall because you would see people, men partnering and doing other things. But, you know, and I've had people say to me, I don't want to do no business with you. I want more. And they're telling you, I don't want to do more business.
We're not man bashing, but some men just can't control themselves, you know.
They really can't.
It's not easy being a woman in these streets.
And you hear stories at the job, you hear stories
everywhere.
You know, everywhere. Yeah. So that was my biggest biggest challenge, and just basically building my crowd and building my following and you know, personality has a lot to do with it, especially being genuine, being kind. I'm always smiling. I overheard somebody say one time, God damn, you always smile. But she said it with a kind of
attitude.
We know it well.
Why shouldn't you smile?
Exactly. I said the B word, but we're not gonna say it. But you know, it's just you know, I just really think that just being people could see your genuine self.
Yeah, it's true.
I think people know if you're faking.
Definitely.
The energy does not lie.
Yes, exactly.
You know, I have people in my life that you would say something and and you know that's a fake smile. They do it with so much other people. And I'm like, girl, did you just hit me the fake laugh?
Like I love that for you.
I know we're gonna always have that for you.
It's so condescending. I know I've done that to my friends. Yeah. Like, I know you didn't just fake laugh me. Like, if you don't find it funny enough to pity laugh,
the pity laugh me.
Oh gosh. Yes, keep it coming,
Keep it coming.
Yeah,
All right.
Good question.
We're basking right now.
SAS holds a special place in your heart, especially given your personal experiences. How do you use this event to empower women and raise awareness about the issues they face?
Well, the event, Sandra Sandals and Shades, she keeping them coming. Sandra Sandals and Shades, a celebration of womanhood, right? I like to say that a sundress adorns a woman in the splendor of who she is. The way it forms over, the way it forms over her silhouette, flowing like a smooth flowing river, so eloquently. You know, she's looking beautiful. You know, and that is what I wanted to see. That was the vision that I had. Just women in sundresses being their authentic self, just being all beautiful and lovely, and just showing out that feeling yourself, you know, and that was the initial vision, but then it became so much more because SAS is more than an event. It's a twofold event. It's a vibesy party, and then it's a party with a purpose. So the two main aspects is the charitable aspects, where we partner with a particular charity at the event. And we also have the female entrepreneurial aspect of it, where we invite female entrepreneurs to come display, sell, or promote their business products. So while you party and you might see something that you like and you could shop. Right? You're going to hear a little woman empowerment speech, right? The charity that is here last year, we did the Ayana Diet Foundation, which they went up, they spoke a little bit on Ayana Diet herself, you know, gave women great advice on what to look for in cervical cancer. So that's what we do with the event. You could walk up to the booth and get pamphlets that will tell you information, give you information related to women's health and your issues. So this year we're doing breast cancer and domestic violence. So it's a twofold. Right?
Amazing.
So it's just a very energetic event. Besides, all the pertinent information that you could learn, it's just a vibes event, an energetic event, seeing people you probably ain't seen a while, seeing other beautiful women complimenting each other. Because you're like, girl, that dress is fire.
Where you get that dress?
Exactly.
So good.
That's exactly what it was.
Networking with the entrepreneurs, networking with the charity and stuff like that.
Lovely.
And of course enjoying the performances because we have Terry Lyons performing live. Yes, and she might just be the first that we announce. We don't know.
We might.
But there's so much things to the event. We'll have a photo booth. You could come, you could get your henna done for free, which is I love henna. It's very sexy. You come in, the ladies grab you a sexy pair of shades, which I was
Where was shades, boy?
But actually I'm leaving tomorrow to go travel up for 2 days actually, and by Saturday, Sunday I'll be back because I'm bringing
Okay.
I'm bringing stuff.
One thing I want to say, ladies, about SAS, it is such a beautiful vibe and atmosphere. You all know I'm not a partier, right? I'm about the fat life. But the thing that is different about SAS is it's fascinating to see an event that is primarily of women. Yes, some of them would bring their husbands and stuff, but I would say 80-85% women.
Yeah, 80-85%.
Right?
That's
the energy is so clean and everybody dancing and having a time. Some of the DJs was, I know you having DJ Charlotte this year.
Oh yeah, DJ Charlotte.
And then there was
Whitney
Duchess
Husbands,
before.
Duchess, she's again
Whitney Husbands is there as one of the hosts, etc.
Yes.
And Ariane, right?
Ariane
Mitchell,
yes.
Fiery Ari. And I don't know, it's just that amount of feminine energy, all positive, because people say when a bunch of women get together, it's always some kind of something. No, it's just a beautiful thing to witness. So many women dressed beautifully, businesswomen, vendors, all these things, keynote speakers, inspiring the masses about what they went through and that kind of thing. And it's just that lady that you had in the very first SAS, she was from Jamaica and migrated. She had, listen, when that woman told her story, everybody was crying long tears. Her story is unbelievable. I won't reiterate at this point, but listen, it's something to behold. You're gonna love it.
I know.
I'm excited for you guys.
Because you're feeling the authentic space in terms of how she's talking about it and all that. So I could imagine being there.
And
like you said, it's positive for women. So I'm looking forward to
and it'd be a multifaceted. What with the up in the beginning, the speakers, there's that part where there's no music, you're just listening. It's like you're in a seminar kind of, and then of course the vendors, you're walking around, you're shopping in a party, and then you're ending the night with a full-on,
and it's a food inclusive event too, so you're getting food and dessert at the event.
As you're speaking about it, that's like that you actually put a safe space for networking as well, because
absolutely.
But this year we definitely want more men to come out, because fellas, you don't like to see women in sundresses. Ain't nothing better than love to see. Yes. So guys, we need you guys to come out and support the women that you love. Bring your girlfriend, bring your wives, bring your mother, your sister, your auntie. Bring somebody to experience this event.
Not to mention it's at one of the best venues this year.
Queen's Hall Garden Theatre, very central location.
Very nice.
Independence
Day, yes.
Prime location. So not only
tell them what time, man,
Yes, so Sandra Sandals and Shades, a celebration of womanhood, August 31st from 3 to 10 p.m.
Decent time too.
Yes,
Good
definitely.
time.
Come early to beat the traffic.
Yes, and to get
you're
a park
definitely going to be leaving after the traffic because the event finishes at 10. And of course, you get to witness the fireworks while you are at the event. So this event is just going to be absolutely amazing. And I'm looking forward to seeing everybody there.
You're not going to cry.
You know
You're a crier.
Amy is such a crier.
And there's just something about, and I'm listening to you speak, and there's just such a purity in it of genuinely just wanting to empower women. And I think there's so few spaces where women can literally just be.
Yes.
And being able to go to an event where you could just look your best and not feel threatened, not feel unsafe, and just see other women also just enjoying themselves.
Yes.
Oh my God, my inner child is so happy. And you're just so happy.
And you know, it's such a great caliber of women that come out, you know, very prominent women. And, you know, I'm not familiar with everybody here in Trinidad, but for the last 2 events is after like, or people introducing me to people at the event, or this is so and so, this is, you know, and I'm like, oh my God, this person was at the event. You know, so it brings out a wide variety, a very diverse and a special quality of women also. So I'm very looking forward to it. And
Us too.
Yeah.
Wow. It's going to be good.
This is going to be good.
Hey guys.
So, moving on.
Yes.
Right? Your events have become staples in the community. Yes. At this point, right? So what makes these events unique? And how do you ensure they continue to resonate with your audiences year after year?
I think it's always working to improve the quality of the event. Quality sells.
Yes.
You know, and quality definitely sells. And I'm building SAS to the point where once you hear the name, you already know I'm going to this event.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right? I already know that you're going to tell people about the event. You know, the event, it's not just going to stop, you know, at Miami or Trinidad. We're working to bring it to Tobago for Tobago Carnival. It's breast cancer awareness month.
Nice.
We're also working to bring the event to New York, Barbados, you know, a handful of places that it could really make an impact.
Yes.
And of course, it's an international brand because it was formed and built in the US. So I'm definitely going to be taking advantage of that whole
Hell yeah.
Yes.
54 50 states, 50 states, almost say 54.
Fantastic.
Wow.
Wait now, shit.
That's all right.
Seeing extra states, you know. They're ready for you, girl.
But you've been in South Florida for over 2 decades now, give or take, right? So how has the Caribbean diaspora evolved in that time, and what role do you see your events playing in the cultural landscape?
I think the role it plays is sort of like an upkeep, you know, because what I do, you know, Trinis, we love all type of music. Caribbean people, we love all types of music. But because I'm Trinidadian, most of the people are of the Caribbean or Trinis that come to the event. I think that I've seen over the past few years that my crowd especially, you know, I can't speak for the promoters, and I'm sure it happens that, well, at least I know of, that have a variety of people that come to their events, not just Caribbean people. And I find that at my event in Miami. You know, you have Americans, you have Haitians, you have people, so many people from different backgrounds that come to the event. So I think that, you know, improving the quality helps bring out a different subset of people.
Right. Absolutely.
And
That's so true.
I think that's what needs to keep happening. You know, definitely always working to improve the and I mean that works for your life too.
Yes.
That definitely works for your life too. Always working to improve yourself. Always working to improve the quality of your life.
Yes.
You know, they say that you are the sum total of the 5 closest people to you.
Right.
So what I started doing is analyzing the 5 closest people to me. Right? Not saying that you can't have associates or people who's been in your life for a long time or whatever. But you also want to know what value are they adding to your life.
Correct.
What is the value? How are they uplifting you? How are they helping you move forward? Yeah. How are they influencing?
Challenging you?
Exactly. And that is important.
That one.
That is important because I love. I don't criticize me. No. Criticize me. You know, constructive criticism.
Yes.
No matter how it come out. You know what I'm saying? Tell me what you think I should be doing better. That's right. You know, I want to learn because you have to learn from yourself. You're continuously learning, you know, and like I tell my daughter, you know, what you think you know now, trust me. 10, 15 years from now, you might be like, but wait, I thought. Like, that was totally wrong. So, you know, you're constantly evolving, you're constantly growing. And where you start is usually not where you finish.
Not even
you know, so the challenge is to end up in a positive space, the space that where you envision yourself.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
I like that.
So what advice you'll give to anybody who probably young adults or just now trying to get into events and do I mean, we have Ruby who does events as well.
Yes,
you know?
To be fair, I am more in the logistics side.
All right, cool. All right. So somebody who might want to hire Ruby someday.
I will hire you.
She good She is very good, Cindy.
I actually started writing an ebook called Fetcraft, which is every single detail you need to know about how to plan an event.
Oh, I would
every
eat
detail.
that
Every single
I'd be
detail.
like, I'm just curious.
From the moment you put out your flyer, which is the first visual that people, that's why I always say your flyer got to be on point. People pay attention to a great flyer. That is the first point. The first point of reference that people have to what the event is going to be like. The name of the event, the flyer, the graphic with the tagline, you know, it piques your interest. And so everything from that to risk management for the event, because I don't think a lot of people take
risk management
seriously when it comes to events.
No, they don't.
Events is a high risk business.
Yes.
It is.
And you always want to make sure, like my friend and colleague, Mr. Ken Hackshaw, always say, no risk, no reward. You know, but yes, so it's a book detailing. You know, when I started writing this book, I was like, well, nice, just a few things, you know. When I started going to detail, I say, wait, boy, it's a lot. It's plenty here, but you know, it's a lot. So I'm working on that, you know. I love to write, so not only do I love to do events, you know, it's my passion, but I also love to write. So I'm not only working on the ebook, I'm also working on a science fiction novel that I envisioned. When I talk about an idea and a vision, I got the idea to do this science fiction novel that hasn't been told, that story hasn't been told as yet. I envisioned it, and when I envisioned it, it was at the movies, it was at box office, it was at merchandising, it was
everything.
I envision a premiere in Trinidad because I'm from Trinidad. And sometimes anybody does get lost in the imagination.
All the time.
Sometimes you get lost in the imagination, and you're like, start talking, and before you know it, you're talking to yourself, and it's like, oh, somebody's catching. You know, sometimes I get lost, and it's okay to get lost in your imagination and your vision, because you could feel it, you could experience it, you could walk in it, and that will help push you forward.
You're so right.
Something
that changed my life. Someone said to me, what comes first, the past, the present, or the future? And you have to start with the future. You have to see it, you have to believe it, you have to walk as if you're already there. So that your present, everything you do in your present is technically already your past. And you are literally making the deliberate steps to ensure that the future, which is your focus, is consistently being manifested. When my mom and I, during COVID, we would do manifestation activities, and it was quite literally, close your eyes and see where you want to be. Feel it. What are you wearing? What is the temperature? What does this feel like? When you walk here, what do your muscles feel like? And literally, I kid you not, in these last 2 years since then, 3 years since then, most of what I have manifested, I can see that I'm already taking steps to lead me closer to it.
And that's
So you're talking about this, and I'm literally getting goosebumps because I'm like, yes, see it. What you want for yourself, trust and lean into that. Put your everything into what you're seeing. Feel it. How does it make you feel? Are you nervous? Are you excited? Are you feeling a little bit of anxiety? But you know they're gonna call your name for the award.
You definitely always want to go with your passions. You know, they say if you follow your passion, you never really work a day in your life. And sometimes your passion could be as simple as I have a great eye for design on coffee mugs and T-shirts and stuff. And you know, so anybody listening out there, if you have a passion, explore it, see what can happen. You know, it just might be your meal ticket, the thing that gets you out of poverty, the thing that helps you to live a comfortable, decent life.
They say that, you know, your gifts will make room for you. Among great people.
Yep.
Indeed, indeed.
And where can people find you?
You could find me on Instagram, Sundress_sandals_shades. And you could also find me at Sin City Ent. So that's CINCITYENT, Sin City Ent.
That's right.
All right.
So I'm looking forward to seeing you guys at the event.
Yes,
to come out. And ladies, I know you guys gonna come out.
What the young people saying these days, Jamil?
I swear if I hear Jamil
one more time. What was this?
It's a trend.
Yes.
Sigh. Please. Well, with that,
we wrap
our Island Girls Spotlight. And with that, we wrap our Island Girls Spotlight.
Okay,
have been talking it, guys.
Guys, we've got a lot more show for you.
Don't go nowhere.
Don't go nowhere, please.
Don't move.
Because you know what's coming up.
Yes,
Sip and spill.
next. And we have Cindy in the hot box.
In the hot box.
So you know what I mean? Cue the commercials.
Since they were on sale, Laura bought these umbrella shoes without thinking. Literally, without thinking. Hungry for deals? You'd better come and satisfy it at KFC before doing something crazy. 7 pieces of delicious chicken with a bucket of fries. The KFC Wow Bucket for $119.95.
New Absolute Watermelon, always in season. 100% natural watermelon flavor, 0% added sugar. Not for persons under the age of 18. Enjoy responsibly.
Them like this, KFC nuggets, back on the menu with a twist. New spicy nuggets, the dark and the dark. KFC nuggets are the best around. Spicy nuggets, the best. With no dips, no one we come test. Swear it's 100% chicken breast, and everybody else we hold second best. Back on the menu with a twist, never had them like this. Spicy nuggets are the tastiest.
KFC chicken nuggets are back on the menu. Now you can choose between the new hot and spicy flavor or original, or mix them up starting at $24.95. Only at KFC.
Ladies, line up. No jokey thing, you know. A real proper brockout. Line up, line up, line up, line up, line up. When it come to party, I like y'all. Don't want no man, wanna see the party up and down. Make it jump, jump. If you see the smalley in the dance, more proper than dance. I ain't seen no faces, only weights, only bump. Make it tick tick, flip it like your gymnastic. It rain I make from plastic. That thing automatic. Look good, I see and I want it. Don't stop now, that's good practice. Oh yes, gotta make it nasty. Bend over, show me a panty. Oi, you shutting it down, down. You're sending me down, down. You're showing your tongue, tongue.
Baby. Oh, baby, I'm drowning in your love. Never felt a love like this before. The things that you do is never done. My darling, my baby, shake a plum. You define the meaning of true love. A blessing coming from up above. My baby, my darling, shake a plum. Love you for forever and a man. Love me up and squeeze me up, boy. You can do anything you want. You can do anything you want. Jam me up and rough me up, boy. You can do anything you want. You can do anything you want to. We are meant to be. You complete me, baby. We are meant to be. You complete me, baby. Anytime you want, boy. You can put it on me. Put it on me, yeah. Put it on me, baby. Anytime you want, boy. You can put it on me. Put it on me, yeah. Put it on me. Love me up and squeeze me up, boy. You can do anything you want. You can do anything you want. Jam me up and rough me up, boy. You can do anything you want. You can do anything you want to. Baby, I'm drowning in your love. Never felt a love like this before. The things that you do is never done. My darling, my baby, shake a plum. You define the meaning of your love. A blessing coming from up above. My baby, my darling, shake a plum. Love you for forever and a man. Ba-da-ba-da-bum-bum. Ba-da-ba-da-bum-bum. Baby. Love me up and squeeze me up, boy. You can do anything you want. You can do anything you want. Jam me up and rough me up, boy. You can do anything you want. You can do anything you want to.
And we are back, y'all. We're back with more show for you guys. It's your Island Girls. I'm Crystal Kane.
I'm Smar Lalo.
I'm Ruby Paris. And I'm Talia Alexander.
And of course, we have in our midst the amazing, the incomparable, the tenacious, listen, the extraordinary,
yes,
Cindy Thomas.
It's the fact that every adjective you're like,
right? Of course, Cindy is no stranger to this show. She has been with Island Girl Talk since its inception, season 1, season 2, and now season 3. All right, she's here to promote her upcoming event, SAS, Sundress, Sandals, and Shades. It is a celebration of womanhood. This event is happening at the Queen's Hall Gardens Theatre, right in Port of Spain, right around the Savannah, on Independence Day, boy.
Yes.
Independence Day.
That's
right. The 31st of August. So if you don't have your tickets, organize thyself, please. All right, look them up on Instagram. It's Sundress, Sandals, and Shades. Right, the acronym is SAS. Right, we're sassing up the place. All right, but right now, it is time to put Cindy in the hot box. So it's time for Sip and Spill. Cheers! Yes, where we sip. And we spill. What we spilling? Well, of course, you know. And Cindy likes to talk.
This segment is brought to you by
Absolute Vodka Watermelon. Indeed. All right, Cindy, you ready? You know what the drill is?
Come on.
Right?
Should I be scared?
Nah. You fail us. You are fearless.
Okay.
Time.
So who's going first?
I don't mind going first.
Okay.
Would you rather lose all the money you've earned this year
or
lose all the memories you've made this year?
Memories?
This year alone, This year alone.
This year alone? What happened this year?
Well, we already lose that.
Nah. I'll keep the memories.
You keep the memories.
Yeah.
I agree with that much anyway. So. want to keep the memories.
Yeah, I think I want to, but I want to keep my memories.
Who going
What you doing, boy?
I will keep the money.
I would keep my, I would keep the money.
Oh wait, no. Oh shucks. I
I'll keep the money for this.
That's
year.
okay.
Good things happen. I'll keep the memories. Some good memories this year. Some real good memories.
Well,
boy.
nice. I ain't keep any money. I think I prayed at the beginning of this year for financial freedom.
Yes.
And this is the closest I've felt to being able to execute
Wait,
that.
Ruby, that means you wouldn't remember us.
No.
I talk on the show again.
We started this year. Speaking of tempo.
Wait, I looking like me?
Speaking of Tempo Networks, of course, we are currently showing right now.
We're streaming
Because
on
it just
Tempo.
started.
That's right.
We are showing every Monday and Wednesday at 8 p.m. on Tempo Networks. So you
Yes.
can see us throughout the Caribbean,
Yes.
we're proud to say, and in
Yes.
some parts of the United States.
Right.
All right, you can get us on Flow. You can find us on Amplia, Green Dot, TSTT Blink, and
Digicel Play.
Digicel Play. Yes, I. So of course you have your Island Girl fix. Even when we end the season, you can still catch us season 1, all the recaps on Tempo Networks. Right now, if you switch across to Tempo, you're gonna see us from season 1.
Yes. Well,
a
not
different
us, but different Island
Alright.
Girls, but Island Girl Talk.
Yes, so check it out, see how far we've come, and yeah, be there for the journey. Well, all right.
I have another one.
Okay,
There's one a little dark.
Oh, good.
Would you rather be the person who flips the switch during executions or be the judge who decides who should be executed?
I'll be the judge.
I'll be the judge.
Sorry, Cindy first.
I'll be the judge.
I'll be the judge.
That flip
That's
switch thing,
that's
boy.
too painful, but
That's heavy.
that's too close.
That have no control in it.
No.
Yeah,
I'm
next
sorry.
thing they start
Yeah.
to go. I'm feeling bad. No, I'll be the judge.
Yeah.
I'll be the judge.
Yes, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And last
That's
one
all I
I
have.
have
Okay,
for
yeah.
right now.
Yeah.
Would you rather win $25,000 or have your best friend win $100,000?
The best friend, and then she could give me half.
Me
Yeah.
too. Bestie
Well,
boo.
yes.
Yeah, bestie boo, yeah.
I'm pulling up just like the man who say I sent it to the grocery. I'm joking. I was joking. I sent it to the grocery.
Yeah.
You know why? Because I feel like
50%.
I feel like if I give her, and she's a true best friend, if I give her
Yes,
$100,000,
it will come back.
Not only,
I remember
not only
this
that, but
question.
you had to be happy.
Yes.
You had to be happy for your friend. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
And
I would rather my best friend have $100,000.
I would rather my best friend have 100,000.
Don't ask me how I remember this, but this exact same question was asked in season 1 when we had Nyla Blackman on.
No way.
And I was like, I keep it at 25 because my friend, she really like money and she wouldn't share it with me. But if I have a conversation with her before, I could swing a little something. You know what I mean? And Nyla said the same thing you all said.
Yeah.
The best friend, and then you'll work out a split.
There's something. You'll hope they'll remember. I remember a time we were in a slight story. I was working in advertising, and in my first week, we had a big campaign, and I did the mock tagline, right? And the client loved it. Everybody loved my voice, except I worked for the agency, so I couldn't get the contract, right? So I called a friend, and I was like, hey, girl, like, this is saying, would you be interested in that? She's like, yeah. So it was 40 grand, like, give or take, right? Like, it was a good, like, life-changing money, at the time.
Good little gig. Good, nice
And
gig.
I was like, and now that I'm thinking back on it, I was like, I didn't even get a little 10%, boy.
you should have said, hey, I have a gig for you, but here was the deal.
Yeah, I should have said that. I should have said, but I mean, first week now
Sometimes you
started,
have to
you know,
advocate
as a
for
real,
yourself too,
yeah,
you
I
have to
learn now.
advocate for yourself.
I learn now.
You know,
Then I didn't learn. I learned now.
You better than me.
If again,
No, it was life changing because I think her life changed. So I'm happy for her. She's amazing.
Honestly, the bestie boo thing for me is more of a
It's
matter
better
of
have my money. Y'all know
I would rather my
Pay
friend
me
wins
what you owe it.
100,000 and easily teach her how to invest that so that we can make millions.
Yes.
So it now becomes like we're business partners.
Partners,
we're using
yeah.
this to
Yeah.
invest so that we can be multiplied.
Yes.
And that's
I like
why
that.
that's why choosing.
Yes.
You're
The-
5.
Yes,
So good.
choosing the
So
people
good.
that are
So
closest to you
important.
is so important.
Not everybody could come in here, though.
No, not everybody.
Not at all.
So I have a question.
Okay.
Very simple.
Me too.
But it'll have you thinking a little bit, you know? Do you have a life philosophy? And share it.
Ooh, my life philosophy is eat little and live long. No, for real, eat little and live long. I mean, that could go to so many different things, but sometimes, you know, like creep before you walk. You know, it's just having little things lead, plenty little things lead to big things. You know, so I think eat little and live long.
Yeah, man. That's a good one. Do I have one? I always say humanity first, or human first. Like you treat people well, because you never know who's who. You never know who you're talking to. You never know how that could change your life. You never know how you could save somebody else, or even how that could talk to the right person that could lead to a job opportunity. You know, so many other aspects. It could just be just all encompassing, and you could just possibly positively impact others.
Yes, definitely.
Like that. I would say for a long time now, my mantra is just do it. And then in more recent years, do it scared.
I like that, yeah.
Yeah.
I like that.
I like that.
For me, it's really just, I just love be kind.
Yeah.
Be kind, be humble, meek and mild. For me, I've found that I don't do things expecting something in return. I do it just because it's an opportunity to give of myself.
Yeah.
And things naturally end up happening, where things happen for me that are a compliment of something I would have done.
That's the blessing. That's the blessing coming back.
But it's
to
not
you.
like I do things with the intention of
1000%.
getting it back. For me, it's just, this is just who I am, and I love helping other people. I love seeing other people shine, and if I can make that opportunity happen for them, that's a big deal for me. And anywhere that I could give, that means a lot to me, even if it's just a kind word, even if it's a hug. And nothing, being humble for me is more of a place of nothing is actually mine. Like, I believe that I'm a soul having a human experience, and at the end of the day, it's God's blessing through me. So it's not actually physically mine. It's an opportunity gifted to me that I now have to continue multiplying with whomever I encounter in my journey.
Definitely.
1000%.
Yeah, be humble, meek and mild, and be kind.
I love that. I love that.
I love that. Yeah.
And mine is pretty simple to like be loved and be love. I cannot give what I don't have, and I'm not self-sufficient or self-made. I am here based on God. So it's important for me to spend time with Him and to be filled, and then I'm able to give. I'm able to give to other people. You know, because you have to be filled as well. And everybody is human and they're going through their own things. So sometimes they're not able to do that for you.
True.
But I totally rely on God for my total, like for my everyday life, and because I'm filled now, I could shine out like the moon reflects the sun. I reflect the sun. So that's why I look at it. Be loved and be loved.
I like that.
So my question is, what is something that makes you feel unstoppable?
Ooh, I'm unstoppable. I have a song for everything.
I like how nobody know the lyrics.
We did the important one. Yes.
Something that makes me feel unstoppable is the love that I have for my family, my children, and my grandkids. Is like, you know, just knowing that you have these people in your life that you care and love so much that you know you're willing to do anything for, even die for, you know. So that's my driving force. Because I still, you know, even though my kids are grown, I still want to be able to leave a legacy, if not for them, for my grandchildren. You know, so that's my drive. Yeah, makes me feel unstoppable.
I love that. Oh. My faith. For me, I've had some, why am I emotional? I've had some really high highs and some very low lows. And I don't know if I would even, just for transparency, if I'd even still be here if it wasn't for my faith. God has been a center of my life from as long as I could remember myself. And he's consistently sent people into my journey to deliver his word to me. And there's no such thing as bad timing.
Yeah.
Like even when you came and said what you said to Chris, I was like, yeah, that she needed to hear that at this time. And I just truly believe that everybody who's been a part of my journey, who's given me support, it's really because of, and I see the God working through them. It's helped me to just stay stronger in my faith. And again, going back to what I said before, of I'm doing what I do as a vessel for his love to be spread, his love to be shared, and his message to be heard. For me, that's my motivator of, okay, how can I meet more people, be kind to more people, give to more people? And the only way I can do that is by achieving these things and be getting this platform. And that's where I feel like God gets to work through me and where I feel my mission is achieved. Amen.
Well said, Rubes.
Well
said. What makes me feel unstoppable? I think I feel it might be somebody saying you have no choice. Like you're back against the wall, you have no choice.
That is really light up fire.
For me, that is like, oh really? It's like you have A or B. Now watch me make C and D.
That's right.
Because I don't like A and B. That's not fitting me.
I love that.
Yeah.
You know, it's
So
like,
someone telling you can't.
yeah, it's like being at the bottom. When you're at the bottom, there's nowhere else for you to go
But up.
So
I think for the things that I really set my mind toward, courage. I have this burning thing inside me for the things that now, key words, the things that I set my mind to. If it's something that I don't deem important, I wouldn't give it my all. But for things that I really believe in and I am passionate about, I get this extra courage, this do or die kind of mentality. How we say bad mind. You know, it gets done no matter how. It's a courage that I find in me, and it always gets done.
You see,
when I set my mind to it.
When your heart and your mind align, that's it. That is it. Like that is absolutely unstoppable. You're like, you know, like how a pit bull when it wanna bite you and it bites you and it hold on
tight.
Yeah. Yes.
That's actually exactly what it is.
Cool.
So they say who?
Cool. Oh, they realize the time?
Would you rather
shower? We never do when we have it.
That's true.
That's what I mean. It happened to me and all.
Okay, two quick questions.
I mean, make up Nicolan in the house.
Right? Yeah, boy.
Who just reminded me.
Oh, shucks. Thanks, Nicolan. Thank you. Would you rather shower with your celebrity crush or high school crush?
Would you rather what?
Shower.
I rather shower
Celebrity.
with my man.
100%.
None of the above.
well, since the question is not about your man, I would say, what was the next?
Celebrity or high school?
Or high
crush?
school? I would take my celebrity.
I will take my celebrity
which
too.
is Michael Ealy.
Who's my crush, man?
When my celebrity crush is Zach Braff.
Oh, shucks.
That is so quirky and perfect. That is so out. I was not expecting that at all. If I take a picture of my man and I make it a poster, does it count as
No.
Crush, celebrity crush.
Yeah,
whoever he is.
Whoever it is, I'd be celebrity crush because high school was not it.
No, high school. Especially how they look now. Because if you have to show them today, like high school was high school, but now it's a different story.
Y'all are meanies, man. Y'all are meanies.
Sorry, just say it.
Is that it?
Keeping it real.
Okay.
Are we done with it? All right. So, guys, there you have it. It is a wrap for our Sip and Spill segment. Cheers!
That was so awesome.
Guys, of course, we still have more show for you all prepared, so do not go a place. We will be right back after these messages.
Yes. That's right. Cue the commercial.
So new, but so radical.
New The KFC Double Stacker Sandwich. 2 crispy chicken fillets sandwiched with barbecue sauce and cheddar cheese.
So new. So radical.
Order your Double Stacker Sandwich now via the app or KFC.com. It's finger licking good.
New Absolute Watermelon, always in season. 100% natural watermelon flavor, 0% added sugar. Not for persons under the age of 18. Enjoy responsibly.
Yes, let's explore it. Wow, it's made with real salmon. Look what I found. Party mixed cat snacks. There's the delicious taste of the tuna we love. Definitely coming back tomorrow. Friskies, always more to explore.
But now, hey, you see, Mr. When I see you and Mr. What you doing, I'm fed up. All them care with the program, no man. Change. Hey, I have something to get off my chest. Get off my chest. Get off my chest. If I give you the time, make it worth my while. I want you to spend your money. All of this for your body. Want you to spend your money.
One, it's your island girls. If you're now tuning in, you just heard Jadel hitting us with a fire buddy.
Hey,
I'm Ruby Paris.
I'm Talia Alexander.
I'm Smara Lalu.
And I'm Crystal Kane.
And we have
Cindy Thomas.
Yes, that's right. The incredible, the beautiful, the inspirational Sydney Thomas. All you, if you're now tuning into the show, you're really sort of shame on you.
Yes.
Right?
We ring the shame bell for you there.
I'm not going to go through everything we did today because you could just scrub
It's too
backward.
long.
Right?
It's long.
Scrub to the left. Thank you. Wait, I'm pointing to the right on your screen. So scrub to the left. And you'll know what time it is because I'm talking. So that means it's time for
Let's Talk Trends.
Sydney was jumping into It's time for Let's Talk Trends. So first on Let's Talk Trends, guys, there was an Agri Expo in Trinidad. It was incredible.
You went?
So my sister worked it. Yes.
I
And
went
my best friends went. I didn't get to go because it was raining and my cut was still open, as you all know. But it was very well attended. There were over 60,000 visitors. There were 400 exhibits at the Agri Expo. What I think is really, really cool is that obviously we're trying to find new sustainable ways to build our economy. And agriculture is something that we've been sleeping on. And it really shook up the country when 2020 COVID-19 hit and food prices went skyrocketing through the roof. And all the farmers were like, we've been telling you, we've been telling you.
We've been telling you.
So this Agri Expo, I think it was an incredible investment by the ministry. It was really well attended. It was at the Queen's Park, Savannah in Port of Spain. It showed different agricultural sectors, approximately 400 exhibits, including agribusinesses, farmers, ministry and state agencies. And it was marked as the largest agriculture expo in the region.
Wow.
And what I think is also cool is that they had lovely little zones that they didn't have last year. They had a business segment, a kids zone, a chow competition, a livestock competition. Listen, they had a real thing going on, right? Who have the biggest cow? Who have the most amount of milk? Like, it was great.
That's awesome.
It was great. And I think going forward, this is definitely something that should continue as part of the July-August experience. And just showcasing agriculture in our country and what our farmers have to offer and how much it actually is helpful to our economic growth. So that was one story.
What's next?
The next one is, so most people would know about this, but as my page goes, Luke Titi covered this one, and it's, if you don't already know, you've been missing news for the last few days, whereby it is official that the Prime Minister is entertaining the idea of removing Christopher Columbus's ships from our coat of arms. That would be the Pinta, Nina, and Santa Maria, to replace it with the steel pan, which was recently brought as our officiated rather as our national instrument.
Yeah.
I know people up on both sides about this. I think it's a great move personally.
Love it.
I love it.
The whole idea of moving on from colonialism and moving on from celebrating parts of our history that are riddled with trauma and now celebrating things that reflect on us positively as a people. So I think it's a motion we should all be pushing toward, but no, you can have your
thumbs up. Big up you, Kita, but we still want solutions to crime. Just saying.
But a steel pan on the coat of arms going to also look nice. And only that's it for me, you know. That's a wrap on Let's Talk Trends. But you know, I have to make sure I sang out properly.
Yes.
So,
Let's talk trends.
Well, I don't go anywhere now. We have some more show.
Don't go nowhere.
Cue the commercial.
Since they were on sale, Laura bought these umbrella shoes without thinking. Literally, without thinking. Hungry for deals? You'd better come and satisfy it at KFC before doing something crazy. 7 pieces of delicious chicken with a bucket of fries. The KFC Wow Bucket for $119.95.
World! Yes, let's explore it! Wow, it's made with real salmon! Look what I found! Party mixed cat snacks. There's the delicious taste of the tuna we love! Definitely coming back tomorrow. Friskies, always more to explore.
If I am really to share my story, they go tell me, boy, that can't be true. They don't know about my road to glory. They don't know the things that I've been through. When you watch my smile, don't think I don't know pain. And the sun will shine, but sometimes it will rain. Walk through the valley of the shadow of death and I go brave. And the whole way through I give my thanks and praise. And that's why blessings and blessings are falling on me. Blessings, blessings, blessings. Blessings and blessings are falling on me. Blessings, blessings, blessings.
And welcome to Island Girl Talk. My name is Thali Alexander.
I'm Ruby Paris.
I'm Samara Lalo.
And I'm Crystal Gade.
And we have the lovely Cindy Thomas.
Cindy Thomas.
Yes. So guys, we had a really, really blessed show today. We talked, it was a real hard-hitting topic.
Yay.
You know, we had the topic, your is your partner envious of your success? We could all agree that we've been through at least one or two, sadly. Some people 3 and 4. Oh, I got 3 and 4 earlier. Those type of relationships. But as we said before, if it is that, it's important to just bring empathy into the situation and just, try to have a discussion about it. If not, well, you know what you have to do. So good luck with that one, right? Yeah. And then from there, obviously, we had to do the spotlight segment on Cindy Thomas, which was so amazing. Positive influence. I hope to see you on TED Talk one day.
Right? Putting it out there. Make sure you know what outfit you're
very, very, very empowering, you understand? So, and then from there, we had the sip and spill segment where we sipped and spilled the tea. Yes. From there, we had Let's Talk Trends. Don't beat me, Ruby. What you mean? Look at she right? But now, we have for you, ladies and gentlemen, the Empowerment Minute. Woosa. We do now one more time for Cindy, right? We have before you, ladies and gentlemen, the Empowerment Minute. Woosa. Right, I love it. Now, because of Cindy being here, and I was contemplating different quotes at the time, but this one, as I was sitting here, as soon as I reach here, I believe the Lord, downloaded me this particular quote, and it says, "With men this is impossible, but with God all things are possible." So I'm going to say it again. With men, this is impossible. But with God, all things are possible.
Indeed.
I think that is so important for people, whether you believe in it or not. You're not alone. Yeah. God is real. You do have him, and it's okay to not feel okay at times. Even today, when we came here the first time, all of us were battling our own thing, but we're here because God pulled us through, and we had such a beautiful program. So I'm here to tell you that it's okay to feel not feel okay, and pray and just air out this stuff, like talk about it and stuff like that between you and if whether you believe or not your maker, because somewhere along the line, when you do confess, when you get it out, somehow along the line things shape and work out for you, and you don't even understand it, and you might think it's a coincidence or that is plain luck, but no, you do have a dad above looking at you and cheering you on and want to see you do well. So it may seem a little unorthodox to say that here, but at the end of the day, what is impossible with men is not impossible with God. He is able to do the impossible. The show is him. Sass is him.
Amen.
Yes. Our existence is him. So do not stop. Do not stop your life. Do not despair for too long. God is there, and all things are possible with him. All right.
Amen.
Amen.
So that before you is the Empowerment Minute. Woosa, hold your peace. Always, guys.
All right, guys, that is all the time we have for today. We want to thank you for always tuning in week after week. As you guys know, we love doing this show. We enjoy being together, just chatting it up and touching on relevant topics week after week after week. And of course, we're going to be back next week. We will have you guys know, though, that next week is going to be our season finale.
Yes,
all right, it's going to be the end of season 3. Of course, we start to go, but you can always look forward for season 4 next year. All right, so we'll be back before you know it. I also want to take a moment to say bye to the show.
Yes.
For right now.
Right now.
Crystal, it's okay.
It's okay.
Sorry.
Oh God,
they both cry.
So I'm heading out. So I won't be here to do the last episode. And of course, the girls will be doing SAS. Which is happening on the 31st of August, Independence Day. So you'll have a lovely time doing that. You're going to love it. And Ruby, stop crying.
Sorry. Both of you all stop
crying. Right? So, guys, tune in next week for the grand finale of season 3. It's still early days with Island Girl Talk. This venture is a passion project, but also one with great potential, and we are so grateful for you all who love the show, tune into the show, and support us. So we'll see you next week. Hopefully I'll be able to tune in and listen to you all a little bit, and come support the girls, support us, and we'll see you. All right. You all ready?
Guys.
Yes. Island Girl Talk,
where women are free to simply be unapologetically.
Keep it classy, guys.
Stay awesome.
Bye.
Be your main character.
And hold your peace. Much love, everybody. Much love.
Right. See you next week.
Thank you for having me.
Yes.
Love yourself.
Thank you for being here. Bye.
Hey, that's it.
Jiggling, all how you tackling. Watch how we